YouTube. I'm back. I had to restart the live and shit. I had to restart the live.
When you blow up, that's when they show up. You wasn't with me from the rip, nigga, hold up. Give my family a bag when I blow up. You wasn't with me from the rip, nigga, hold up. When you blow up, that's when they show up. You wasn't with me from the rip, nigga, hold up. Give my family a bag when I blow up. You wasn't with me from the rip, nigga, hold up. First off, nigga, I ain't with no handouts. You wasn't with me through the struggle, so the plan outs. Don't be a fan now, looking for a cash out, clout chasing, nigga. That's how it all starts out. I'm a quiet dude, but making moves. All chips on the line, I can't lose. See, I ain't nothing like the rest of you dudes. I'm my own competition with nothing to prove. When I blow up, I wanna see your reactions. I don't want no handshakes, you can keep on asking. You ain't a real nigga, no, you ain't no rider. Fake niggas get split like a divider. Yeah, don't act funny when I blow up. Crystal on deck when I blow up. Big house anywhere you can roll up. New cars every day when I polo. When you blow up, that's when they show up. You wasn't with me from the rip, nigga, hold up. Give my family a bag when I blow up. You wasn't with me from the rip, nigga, hold up. When you blow up, that's when they show up. You wasn't with me from the rip, nigga, hold up. Give my family a bag when I blow up. You wasn't with me from the rip, nigga, hold up. When you down bad,
Pretty good, Rain.
by yourself. When you start
Rain, what's up? What's up?
watch your steps like I don't been broken, I ain't going back no more. They counting me out. Now just let me in the
We
door.
building WBT. We build together, Rain. That's the new shit. That's the new movement on this side. We build together. We network together. You dig?
It ain't no trust. She used to laugh at me, but now I can fuck. I guess
Just chilling. I feel you with that, Rain. I'm cooling over here too. Trying to get more people to tap in with it. Get some more people to tap in with me. We building on this platform. We build together. WBT. That's the new shit I'm starting up on my side, my platform. You know what I mean? On my platform, WBT. We build together. If you like to network, you like to build, this is the place you want to be at right here. I had to end my other live because I got a phone call. Then I had to go outside. So yeah, so this is a whole nother live and shit like that. It ain't even well put together like that. Hold on real fast, you. Let me go back in because okay, I'm back. YouTube, I'm back. I'm chilling, Rain. I had to get my shit back because this internet was messing up. Thanks, Rain. Thanks. I'm glad I'm inspiration to you. It means a lot. I appreciate you. I always appreciate you coming through, hitting that like button, showing your boy love. I'm just chilling today, y'all. Ain't just a random live. It's we build together. It's the new shit I'm starting on this platform. We build together. WBT. We build together on here. That's it right there. We build together. King, salute, man. Welcome to WBT. We build together. Jersey Rich. You feel me? It's the new shit I'm be starting on this platform right here. You want to build, you want to network, you want to come chill. This gonna be the place to come go. You want to press your line. You know what? You got a clothing brand, you want a network, you got a business, you do music. Let a nigga know we going to network and build on this platform. You dig. Well, I appreciate everybody hitting that like button for your boy when you pop up in the room, though. Let's get into some of this shit right here. I'm just chilling. Another day, another dollar. You dig on this damn platform. But what's going on YouTube? I seen they got old girl that did that motherfucking hoax and shit like that. Talking about she got kidnapped and shit. Now her ass look like she about to do some damn jail time. Look at her ass right here, looking motherfucker retarded. Look at this motherfucker right here. Mrs. Russell, your ass is going to jail. Look at her ass. She knows she got that motherfucker face. Like she knows she done fucked up. That's the face that I fucked up. That's what that face is called. Like, damn, I done fucked up. Yo, you do know that they can search your phone, right, and tell where you at. They can see what you looking up. Like, come on now. This is 2023. Be realistic, y'all. That's the face right there that I done fucked up, y'all. That's the face right there. I done fucked up. My ass is about to go to jail. Her ass is about to go to jail. She trying to follow in the damn footsteps of motherfuckers that did that shit already. Like, motherfucker, you know you gonna get your ass caught. Talk about you seen a midget, or what she said, she seen a kid. She said she seen a kid walking on the side of the road and shit. Like, get the fuck out of here, yeah? Like, what was her purpose? Everybody's doing shit for clout. You feel me? You're doing this shit for clout too much, YouTube. Clout chasing motherfuckers out here too much. You doing anything for clout. It's real motherfuckers getting kidnapped out here and shit like that. And she over here bullshitting. Get your ass out of here. Get your ass up out of here. The bullshit. You ain't got to lie, Craig. You ain't got to lie. You feel me? Like, what, to get attention from her family? I'm still trying to get her motive of lying and trying to get attention. What, she think this gonna make her get famous? She wanna be like the nigga Jesse from Empire and shit. She wanna be like this nigga right here. Y'all remember this motherfucker staged a whole hoax of him getting gay bashed just to get more clout. Come on, man. What's with these clout chasing motherfuckers, man? This is the time and age we live in that people got to do whatever they got to do to get some damn views. Like, is it that serious out here, y'all? Like, this chick really motherfucking made an Amber Alert for her damn self. That's the face right there. Like, I done fucked up. That's the face right there where you like, I done fucked up, y'all. And she knows she done fucked up. You done fucked up. Do y'all think she should do some jail time? Let me know in the comments. Salute everybody in the building. Salute everybody in the building. We just chopping up, talking shit right here. Yeah, I'm back. I'm back. Salute. Yeah, I had to start a whole nother live and shit because I had to go outside. It's storming crazy out here. But yeah, this the new shit right here. If y'all fuck with it, WBTV built together. So if you know any just a platform where ain't no bullshit. We all get along. Ain't gonna be no drama on this platform. We built together. WBT, we built together on this platform. That's why we're gonna keep that movement going, y'all. But right here, I'm just talking about Miss Russell ass about to go to jail. That's the face you make when you fuck up right there in your mugshot. Like, she taking like a motherfucker high school picture. She thinks it's a game. She thinks this is a game. Like, her going to jail, she thinks this shit is some kind of fucking game. That's now okay. Now her name is everywhere. This is what people want. People will do anything. It's just like that bitch that glue her eyes shut and shit like that. People do anything for it. You would light your ass on fire to get attention out here in this world now. That's how salute. That's salute. That's exactly how petty this world has come into with the social media. You'll light your own damn mom on fire just to get some views. What the fuck is going on in this world? You would light your mom on fire just to get views. This chick over here looking at taking movies, how to get kidnapped. Talk about she seen a midget in the she seen a midget or what was it, a midget or a little kid walking on the side of the road and she get kidnapped. What kind of story? Yo, Boss Claus, salute Boss Claus in the building. Yeah, I'm talking about Miss Carly Rowe. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck was she on? Was she on some kind of meth or something like that? Was she seeing a midget walking on the side of the road or a little baby walking on the side of the road? How the fuck a little baby two walking on the side of the motherfucking road and ain't nobody else see the baby but you? Come on, our story was just all fucked up from the beginning. That's that face you make when you like, I done fucked up and I'm about to go to jail and everybody on my ass like they were this motherfucker right here from Empire. He went through that all that beat down. He got his ass beat for nothing. Jesse got his ass beat for nothing, y'all. He got his ass cracked. He paid motherfuckers to beat his ass, and it didn't benefit him in no way. Make it make sense to me, YouTube. Make this shit make sense to me. Salute, salute, salute. Peace, peace, peace. Let me mod you up too while I'm at it, YouTube. Those that are not mods, I will be modding people up too. I'm looking to build a team. Like I said, we build together right here, WBT. We build together, and we're gonna continue to build on this platform. I appreciate everybody that's tapped in with your boy. Hold on, real fast, y'all. Cause I definitely want to start modding people up that is not mods. Damn, it's getting crazy over here where I'm at. It's getting crazy out here, y'all. It's getting real in these streets. How y'all feel about this chick right here, though? We're gonna go back to her ass right here, cause that's the face you make when you fucked up. She only chick I know that I think this shit is a funny fact that she about to go to jail. Somebody about to play with her cootie cat. She must want that shit to happen. Fuck wrong with her? I'm about to make you a mod. About to be mod up. Clemson about to be mod. About to make you a mod, homie. You is now a mod. Welcome to the family, baby. WBT, man. We built together on this mug. You dig? What was that, Claus? Yeah, anything for attention. Anything for attention, boss Claus. Anything for attention. Like I was just saying before, you would light your own mother on fire just for some views out here, y'all. That's how petty is getting out here. We need to go back to like what our ancestors was on. You know, our ancestors, we making our ancestors look bad, in my opinion. All the shit our ancestors went through, and this is what we do just to get some views. And a lot of us not even getting, you ain't even getting famous off this motherfucker. You're not getting paid for views. You're not getting paid for none of this shit to act stupid on the social media platforms. Exactly when it fell, because like now you gotta think of anything to get clout. You feel me? Anything to get clout out here, y'all. We need to get back in touch with I was on the Tariq Nasheed shit the other day. And he was talking about hoodoo. You know, I don't know if any of y'all know what hoodoo is, where our ancestors used to use the plants and everything to fight off like the white supremacists and shit like that. They used to use the world to kill people in another word. You know what I mean? They used to use our ancestors to tap in to the other side, and our ancestors were attacked with the trees, the plants, everything, the water, this atmosphere itself. You feel me? So we need to get back to them damn roots, y'all.
This was horrible. I almost vomited on the street.
I'm trying to see what Tyreek talking about. He's talking about hoodoo.
They were shook behind that voodoo stuff. They didn't like that. The white supremacists, because we were using that to our advantage. If you look at
Hoodoo.
a lot of people,
He talking about hoodoo for a minute. I'm gonna get back into that. Everybody hit that like button for your boy. Hit that share button. Let everybody know you mobbing with your boy Jersey Rich. I'm gonna be on for a quick second. I might open up that StreamYard key. I'm trying to build over here. WBT. Yeah, feel me? We build on this platform. I'm gonna invite some people up. Just come chop it up with your boy. Just random conversations about random shit. You dig? Just random conversations about stuff. Just trying to hold a conversation. We'll put the StreamYard key up here for y'all. Anybody want to come chop it up with your boy for a quick second? You're more than welcome. You're more than welcome, y'all. If you bored, you ain't got shit to do, come chill with boy Jersey Rich. It's a Saturday and you ain't got shit to do, come chill with your boy Jersey Rich for a quick second. We over here just mobbing, chilling. Welcome to the family, y'all. We build together on this bitch. We build together. Welcome to the family. I got that StreamYard key for everybody wanna come chop it up with your boy. But WBT, we build together. This is the networking platform right here. So I'm always gonna be advertising networking. Whatever you got going on in your life, you want to network it, you want to come talk to your shit, come to this platform right here. Let everybody know this is the chill platform that we can network and there's peace on this side. Thanks, Rain. You are the best. And I always appreciate your pretty self always popping up in the room, showing your presence. I'm always grateful for you to pop up in the room. But right now, we just networking, building. I'm actually trying to build some more mods up, get some more mods, get some more subs. I'm trying to help other people get more subs on their platform. Like I help Rain, Stone Sea. I've been helping people the last couple of days trying to get some subs on their platform. So definitely holla at your boy. Right now, I'm talking about Hoodoo. You gotta be interested in it a little bit.
I talked about. And a lot of times, some of our folks were killing these white supremacists.
I'm about to get my
They were getting
let me get my whatchamacallit, y'all.
real stuff. They were shook behind that voodoo stuff. They didn't like that. The white supremacists.
How's everybody doing out there? Hit that like button for your boy. I definitely appreciate it. Come out with your boy Jersey Rich. Please hit that like button. Please hit that share button. Let everybody know you mob with your boy Jersey Rich.
We're using it to get free.
We building on this platform, y'all. This is a new movement right here. WBT, we build together. So if you like to build, you like the network, this is the right platform for you. Hold on real fast, y'all. I was listening to Tariq Nasheed for a quick second. He'll talk about hoodoo and how our ancestors used that as a weapon. You know, they used the trees, different plants, water, the atmosphere as power. And that's something that we need to tap in right now. Our society, we so used to getting views. That's all we want nowadays is just views. A lot of people say fuck the money. People say fuck the money. They just want the damn views. What kind of nonsense is that? Everybody hit that like button for your boy. I appreciate it. You say fuck the money. You just want the views. So having clout is more important than anything in this world, y'all. Shit is crazy out here.
48, they stopped that for a second. They told black folks, y'all doing too much. They made it illegal. Y'all look up the law 1748, Virginia.
Yeah, I'm here, y'all. Everybody tapping with your boy.
These Negroes messing with these roots and these concoctions, all of these root people. Y'all got to cut that out. Somebody said, yeah, look like somebody put a root on Mitch McConnell.
I'm here, y'all. Did
y'all see Mitch McConnell?
Talk about hoodoo. Everybody know about hoodoo over here?
Did somebody put a root on his ass? Did y'all see Mitch McConnell? Let me find that clip of Mitch McConnell.
Anybody know about hoodoo over here? You ever heard of hoodoo? I know you heard of voodoo. You ever heard of hoodoo? Hoodoo is different than voodoo. Hey, Miss Renee, how are you doing? Hey, Miss Renee, are you a mod? I can't tell. If you're not a mod, I'm about to mod you out right now, Miss Renee. So I cannot tell. But over here, Miss Renee, this is the new shit I'm pushing over here. Let me get my banner. We build together, WBT. We build together. So this is a new platform I'm pushing, a new movement. You like to advertise, you like to build together, network. This is what I'm gonna be doing on this platform. Let me see, Miss Renee. Are you? See who's a mod and who's not a mod. Let me see. Miss Renee, yes, Miss Renee, you are a mod. So I'm making sure everybody's modded up on this platform. Sprinkle some outside in your yard. Yeah, I seen that. Say the black eye. Let me see. I miss your thing. Clemson, I miss you. Let me see. I seen they use the black eye P or used to watch over. Yeah, exactly. Stuff like that. It's like old remedies that we don't do anymore. I think a lot of us need to get back in touch with that. You might get blessed. You start getting in touch back with the universe and the plants and our ancestors. Watch you get blessed. Because a lot of this clout chasing shit we doing over here, where everybody doing shit for views and all that shit. Like this chick right here, I was just talking about, right? She doing shit like why? What was the whole purpose to put like an Amber, a search, a whole motherfucking nation was looking for her for like 2 days. She motherfucker in the woods chilling. Talking about she seen a midget or a little baby on the side of the road and she got kidnapped by a white man and his wife and they took her clothes and this her story was fucked up. And if you gonna lie, can't be a good liar. Her face right there. Look at her face. Do it look like this motherfucker can lie? That's the face right there. Like I done fucked up. I done did some bullshit and I done fucked up. That's that face right there. She don't look like somebody that can lie at all. She one of them motherfuckers that like would tell her siblings. Like he did that. She couldn't lie for shit. She's one of them kids. She couldn't lie. How the fuck you gonna lie to a whole damn nation? How the fuck you gonna lie to a whole nation about your ass getting kidnapped? Do she know what year it is? She must not know. We in 2000. Like this is what this motherfucker did a couple years ago. You didn't learn from his mistake. You didn't learn from Jesse's mistake from Empire when he staged that gay right. He got beat up type shit. He got his ass beat. He spent money to get his ass beat, and it didn't benefit him. And now I haven't even seen him on TV like that since. Like, come on now, that she didn't learn. You gotta learn from motherfuckers' mistakes. She should have learned from his mistake not to do no dumb shit like that. She didn't learn her mistake. Like I'm saying, everybody now is chasing clout. They chasing clout. You chasing more clout than getting money. The fuck is going on in this world, y'all? That's why I'm trying to get attacked with this hoodoo. I want to get attacked more with our ancestors. Let me get her off my damn screen. Fucking lying bullshit. You feel me? Like let's get back into hoodoo. Let's get back into hoodoo. We all need to get back in touch with the universe, y'all.
Is this it? Hold on 1 second. Hope this is it.
Let me see. They got a short on YouTube where it shows you how to make hoodoo black. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna check that out.
Yeah.
Quick person, yeah, I'm gonna check that out exactly on. That's all we can say. A lot of us need to get back intact with the universe and get blessed, right? Because all this lying and fake shit on this internet, on all this AI bullshit, bro. Shit, we got a problem, man. We fucking with our ancestors. Ancestors always been the key, my nigga. Exactly.
That's the first thing I thought. Is somebody
Ancestors always been the key. And a lot of us now with the social media and all this extra shit, we're not that we're really disconnected now from our ancestors of anything. Just like motherfucking Hassan Campbell, right? I'm gonna get into his ass in a minute too, with Hassan Campbell and the whole disrespecting, you know, giving the kid's son, and he claims to be Muslim, right? What the fuck is going on with these people? You claim to be Muslim, Christian, and you're not acting like it. You like a bunch of fakeness on this damn YouTube shit, man. That's why I changed my whole sector. That's why it's boom. That's why this is the sector right here. We built together. WBT, we built together. This is a network platform. Ain't gonna be a lot of talking shit. None of that bullshit. If you want to get money and you want to build, you want to get some subs, because I do help people get subscribers on this shit, and I make sure people go sub. So everybody go sub to Miss Renee. Miss Renee be having it put down on her platform. Go sub to Boss Claus. Go sub to Rain. Go sub to King. He about to get his shit jumping. Go sub to Clemson. I don't know if you going to be doing YouTube, but go sub to him anyway. Go show love to everybody. You feel me? We build together. You can't build by yourself. Maybe a little motherfucking cart, little no toy shit from Toys R Us or some shit like that, but you can't build the house by yourself. That's why I got the bricks behind me when it comes to my platform. It's a team effort, y'all. You feel me?
Oh yeah, he glitched.
Yeah, I'm really trying to get to my spiritual type of shit right now. I'm trying to get blessed, y'all. I ain't trying to be with the foolery over here with this YouTube shit, y'all. I can't do it no more, y'all. Yeah, Miss Renee be putting it down, y'all. If y'all like the anything, just networking with females and just networking in general, definitely hit up Miss Renee's page, y'all.
And we were doing this hoodoo.
You talking about hoodoo right now? Hold on, I'm about to flip the camera. You talking about hoodoo? I'm about to get attacked with hoodoo. I'm about to really get adapt to hoodoo, y'all.
And they knew it.
Voodoo and hoodoo are two different things. If you did not know that, it's two different things.
They talked about
they do about the same thing, but they're different.
Chewing the root and spitting it out towards the slave owner or whatever, and they doing a hoodoo ritual, and then a week later the slave master died. This was happening regularly. on these plantations.
Y'all can hear that? Because
That's
I
why the
got my
white
headphone on
supremacists
with it.
knew what was happening.
I'm just using
They
my
were
damn
like, no,
computer.
y'all can't be doing all that. Now, it's hard for you to stop people from getting with these roots. We had to do the shit in private. We didn't stop because they're like, we're going to kill y'all. We see y'all mixing roots. So we had to be very covert with it. We had to be very covert. They also did the same thing in South Carolina with the Gullah Geechees. The Gullah Geechees were big on that. That's one of the reasons they didn't really mess with the Gullah Geechees like that.
We need to get
They say they
attached.
left the
We need
Gullah
to get
Geechees
attached with
alone
our history,
on some
learning.
of those islands.
That's really spread the. That's why I'm saying we build together on this damn platform. You feel me? We build together. We need each other to build and let's grow together.
That's one reason. But another
If you
reason,
got a brand, please put it in the comments. You got a YouTube channel, put it in the comments. WBT, we build together. That's my shit right here on this damn platform. WBT, we build together. You dig?
hoodoo too. That's why he kept saying he kept having visions and he saw signs from the weather and all of that stuff. That's hoodoo.
See,
Yeah,
hoodoo is different than voodoo.
that's hoodoo stuff. So out there in South
I'm about to
Carolina,
do some more research about hoodoo, like some of our ancestor shit and shit that people do back in the day. I'm gonna touch back with a lot of that shit on this YouTube channel. So if y'all interested in that spiritual type of shit, definitely tap in because I'm definitely gonna be doing my research on a lot of this stuff soon. Because I'm real interested in hoodoo and how to connect with our ancestors and stuff like that.
Dr. Caesar came up with the first snake bite antidote.
Miss Renee, I was just talking about that. I'm about to pause this for a second too, because you get a good topic, Miss Renee. And I think I just deleted a picture I had on my damn phone. Yeah, they're doing that same shit with Florida, Miss Renee. You know the Santos, and I had a picture on here. I think I just damn deleted it too. Let me see, did I? Right here, boom, I still got it. The Santos says Florida requires African American. You know what I mean? So basically, Florida started this chain, and it's just going down. I was saying this for the last couple of lives that they're getting rid of Black history, and a lot of us are not talking about this on our YouTube channel. A lot of us are really building big platforms now. When we got a big audience, it's time to talk about what's really going on behind the scenes in different states. Because I didn't even know that they was doing that in Georgia, Miss Renee. I didn't know. I know they're doing it over here in Florida. Because I know DeSantos started that shit off. It's him. It's him and his people starting that shit off. And now that shit's going all the way down. They're going to Georgia. It's going to go to North South Carolina, and somehow it's going to end up going up north, like really where I'm from in Jersey, which I live in Florida now, but I'm from Jersey. So you know what I mean? There's a lot of this shit going on. I feel like this is more a southern thing going on because, like I said before, um, Texas and Florida move on their own accordingly. So they move on their own. They're bully states. So they're kind of bully the government to do what the fuck they want. And a lot of us don't pay attention to that shit. Just like Florida, they changed the gun law. You don't need a carry license to carry a firearm down here. So basically you can just go to a place and go buy a gun. So now you got a bunch of people that's going to not really go through a big background check now or psychological test now. They're going to all go get guns. So it's a lot of nonsense that we all need to keep intact with, y'all. But yeah, I just want to tap in with that real fast because Miss Renee was talking about they're doing that in Georgia, and I know definitely do that in Florida because I've been talking about that the last couple of lives. It's ridiculous out here, y'all. Let's get back into hoodoo.
Caesar got his freedom. I talked about that before from saving people using root work. He knew how to put things together.
Facts, Miss Renee. We need to get in touch with hoodoo.
And they were like, hey, nigga, give us that formula. He's like, yeah, I give it to you. Let a player get some of that freedom now.
We gotta get in touch back with hoodoo. We moving. We're losing our focus, and we're letting you know what it is, Miss Renee too. I'm a young dude, but I feel like I'm real smart. We letting this social media take over our lives. That's why kids. I remember talking about this when I was a kid. Kids play video games too much. Kids are controlled, and fuck that, man. Grown ups are controlled now because you got grown ups doing shit for clout now. So the tables have reserved now, in my eyes, because you got growing up people doing shit for clout now, doing dumb shit just for clout. It's stupid out here. And a lot of us, especially as black people, we letting this shit control us. And we're not really digging in, and we're not changing no narrative. Nothing never gonna change for no black person unless we change it. You can't think somebody gonna change shit for us unless we gonna change this shit. Ain't nothing gonna change unless we change it. And I'm a young dude. Yeah, social media is definitely out of control. This social media, TV, You know, sex. I'm gonna do another show about that too. Sex is out there completely. Gay sex, every kind of sex is out there. You got fucking. They be having fucking not even just lesbian sex, just like fucking three ways. You know, threesomes on TV now. It's just a lot of shit they couldn't do before. Now they getting away with. You could basically have porno on regular TV now. You could basically have porno on regular TV now, y'all. That's how bad social media TV is coming. Shit is you could turn on TikTok and see motherfuckers fucking sucking dick. I seen chicks sucking dick on Instagram, just randomly sucking dick. I'm like, what the fuck? You could do this shit on Instagram now? Like shit crazy. You could fuck on Instagram now. Like you could get away with fucking and your video won't get flagged. But you talk some positive shit like I'm talking right now, they'll flag my page for talking about some real true shit. I'm talking about how to connect with the ancestors and they'll flag my page and shit like that. Or they won't push my content out. That's how they do it on these shit, y'all. But to each his own, I'm still gonna push my shit over here no matter what. Let's get back into this hoodoo, y'all.
Uh, One of the first
Shit is crazy, Miss Renee. Facts.
group work doctors from the plantation
Tell everybody,
was
Miss.
another
I'm trying to
sister
push
named
this
Jane
platform.
Miner.
This
Yeah,
tell everybody hit that like button, hit that share button. I'm trying to push these narratives. I'm trying to change the sector. A lot of us, I feel like a lot of us too, we're in the wrong sector too when it comes to YouTube. A lot of us want to get out of the sector we're in, but somehow we're it's like in you're hostage to that shit now. You can't get out that motherfucker. That's why I told myself I'm hopping out some of these sectors now, like the beef sectors, the drama sectors. I'm hopping the fuck out them shits because it ain't doing nothing for us. I'm about to hop out this shit. That's why I started another page with sports. I said, you know what? I'm just gonna fuck with sports now. The Jersey Rich page, this page, I'm just gonna do a lot of interviews and I'm gonna be holding down real facts and networking. So if you like facts and you like to network and build and get subs, then this is the page you need to fuck with. Let's get back to hoodoo, y'all. I appreciate everybody tapping in though.
listen, there's so many of our foundational Black American ancestors who were practicing root work and doing phenomenal things with it. There was a
It's
sister.
called root work. Hoodoo is called root work, means the plants, the stuff around you. Root work. That's what hoodoo comes from. What was that, pretty girl? What you say, pretty rain? I say you're what? I'm not too sure what you might have missed out on, but definitely hit that like button, hit that share button. We build together WBT on this platform. If you like to network, you like to build, we doing it on this band platform. You're the greatest too. Everybody on this platform right now is the greatest, and I appreciate everybody tapping in with your boy. Definitely do. I don't have a whole lot of people tap in with me, but soon I will. This is the time you tap in with somebody with a small YouTube channel when they're trying to build their shit up. You come network with them, come build, come get some subs. I definitely appreciate it. Right now, talk about hoodoo. Black magic is real. Yes, it is, Miss Renee, and I'm trying to not. I want to use it for good. It says good hoodoo and voodoo are two different things, and I'm gonna start doing like a bigger show about it soon about hoodoo and voodoo. But yeah, black magic
I
can
think
come in
she was
handy
in
with us.
Virginia. I want to say she was in Virginia. Her name was Jane Miner. She was doing root work on the plantations. This is early 1800s. Now, they made a law against Black people doing the root work openly, but there was like a fever outbreak in Virginia, so a lot of white people were dying. So you got to understand,
This is from Virginia, y'all.
the white doctors back then, they were not thorough. The white doctors were not thorough back then. I want y'all to understand our history, man. Y'all better understand what they got from us, man. I want y'all to understand what they got from us. The white society had to go to us because we knew the herbs. We knew how to heal people. White doctors didn't know all that stuff.
We need to get back into that healing. We need to get back into getting tapped in, like I said, with our ancestors the right way. Taking watch out for the medicine you take. Watch out for the weed you smoke too. There's a reason why they legalize on weed everywhere too. That's also to control your mind. Be careful what the fuck you smoking. Don't think every weed is good weed out there, y'all. I'm gonna do another show about that too. I keep telling y'all we building over here, y'all. Everybody hit that like button, hit that share button for your boy. We built together WBT. It's why I'm starting on my platform today. It's the first time I ever said it. We build together. So if you like to network, build, this is the place to do it. You dig? Everybody go sub to Miss Renee. Go sub to Pretty Girl Rain. Go sub to Boss Claus. Everybody in my chats. If you a mod, you can go click on each other's page and go sub to each other. I like to see in the comments that you are already sub to people or you are about to sub to somebody right now because I like to see that in my comments. I try my best to help people get 2 or 3 or 4 subs when I'm live. If I can help you get 2 or 3 subs, then I did my mission, y'all. My mission is here is to build and connect, y'all. If you got a business, you got a YouTube channel, and you a mod, put it in the comments, y'all. And we'll go check y'all out and support y'all. That's what we do. We build together over here. WBT, we build together. That's why I got the bricks behind me, because we build. We a family over here, you dig. See, look at Miss Renee. Miss Renee, she understands the assignment. You know what I mean? Miss Renee, bless Miss Renee. She just subbed to everybody, so everybody just got to sub for Miss Renee. Please have the courtesy to go back to her page and hit that sub button and check out every video she did and hit that sub button because it definitely helps her videos go more. You dig? We're going to get back into this hoodoo, y'all. Going to get back into some more hoodoo. Ain't the kind of hoodoo y'all think.
Back in those days, 1800s, 1700s, all they knew was to, whatever hurt, just chop it off.
Hold up, y'all.
That was their model.
Hey, salute. Joanne, salute. I have to mod Miss Joanne up because she's a real big time supporter.
Nigga, if something hurt,
Miss Joanne, I'm gonna mod you up in a minute, okay?
Just chop it off. And remember, it was a brother, Onesimus in Massachusetts.
I got you, Miss Joanne. I got you. I'm gonna mod you up after I finish this live.
If you look at the slave narratives and look at the documents, we were the ones who were coming up with these cures because we were the ones dealing with herbs. White doctors didn't know that stuff. And if they tried, they became what would be known as quacks. They would try to do their white version of root work.
Do you guys trust that? Do you guys rather, tell me this, will you rather go to a doctor or go to somebody like a Dr. Sebi, somebody that's a healer? What do you guys rather do? Put that in the comments. Will you put your health and trust into a doctor or somebody that's attacked and in touch with the universe? Let me know in the comments which I'd rather do. Good question. Go back to Voodoo.
That's where the term snake oil salesman comes from. They sell some fake BS.
Exactly, Miss Renee, a healer. Me too.
You did?
I don't go to doctors.
If you really wanted to get healed, you had to go to black people.
I have a doctor too, and I hardly ever go to my doctor. I'm actually looking for a healer. I'm looking for somebody that's tapped in to different plants and minerals out here that can heal me with anxiety, a lot of mental illness. You know, it's a lot of the shit that we can do, and sometimes the medicine we take can be fucking us up. Yeah, look at that, Miss Joanne. Don't trust anybody. That's another good answer because sometimes you can't trust people because everybody's body is different. So you don't know what somebody's giving you that's really good for your body. And one thing about a doctor, right? You got to understand, a doctor is not a healer. A doctor is just somebody that makes you feel good for the time being. That's a big difference, y'all. That's a big difference. A healer and a doctor, that's another show. Look at that. I'm just thinking of topics. Just talk about this live right now. I got like 5 topics already for another 5 shows just from this damn live right now. You know, y'all coming up with good questions, and you're right, Mr. Joanne. You cannot trust people. Really, you only can trust yourself. To be honest, you only can trust what you put in your own body. You don't know what the fuck people really putting in your body. You don't know what these doctors really subscribing you. When you go to a doctor and the doctor gives you medicine and subscribes you medicine, do you really read the ingredients inside the medicine? Do you even know what they putting in your body, really? Like, come on, let's be real, man. Let's get back into this voodoo, man. I got more topics to fuck with y'all, man. Let's go.
Yeah, my stomach hurt. Let's cut some of your stomach off. They didn't know what they were doing. And white people know they didn't know what they were doing. So white people were going to the black root doctors. Look up Jane Minor. And not only did this sister heal these people and save the towns from this fever outbreak, she got her freedom. They said, hey, she did such a good job, we're gonna give her freedom. That's sister.
Exactly. Exactly. A lot of the medicine, that's a fact. It's a lot of medicine that you put into your body, it's really killing your cells, killing a lot of shit in your body you do not know about. Oh yeah, that's why they probably had to get rid of him. And you know, then again, I try to be careful what I say, but they don't like healers. They don't like hoodoo people that's in touch. They don't fuck. I'm gonna get into some more topics about this probably in my next live about healers. They don't like healers. People that's in because people that are healers are powerful. That's where they get the motherfucking superheroes from. Those are the real superheroes. That's where they get the term superheroes from. Those are the real superheroes from back in the day, the healers. Those are the people you didn't want to fuck with. People were scared of the healers because they can not only just heal you, they can put a spell on you. So that's where they get voodoo and shit from too. That's where they get voodoo and hoodoo mixed up with. Let's get back into this hoodoo. Yeah, see, Miss, yeah, be careful with that, Miss Joanne. Be careful with that. He gave you blood pressure medication. Yeah, be careful with that blood because there's different ways. If you have blood pressure, there's different remedies and there's different herbs you could take. That's probably way better than the medicine. I'm gonna look into that for you on my next live. I'm gonna go to compare medicines and herbs together and see what's better. Why not? We need a YouTube channel like this right now. So WBT, we building over here, y'all. We built together. This the new that's what I call my mods, man. We built together. We repping that WBT. This is what I'm doing. This platform we built together over here, y'all. Black sea oil, you feel me? Sea moss, anything that helps the immune system. You really don't need the pills at all. There's definitely, like you said, black sea oil. There's a lot of different stuff you can look into that can improve your blood pressure. Exactly, Miss Joanne. Don't take it. I would tell you not to take it. If I know a lot of family members that have blood pressure and the doctor, hey, take this heart medicine, take this, and they end up making them worse. They end up messing up their cells. It has a lot of side effects. A lot of us take medicine, don't even know the side effects of it. You don't read the instructions. That's why I said before, read the ingredients. Because you don't know what you put into your body and you don't know what kind of side effects it's going to do to you. A lot of us got a lot of different side effects that you don't know about till you take this shit. Then you got heart problems. You got dizzy problems. You don't know why you're not eating well. You're not sleeping good. You can't think, why? Why am I not sleeping good? Why am I not eating good now? Duh. Because now you're taking the whole medication that's in your system and now it changed the way your blood is flowing and shit like that. Come on, it's common sense, y'all. Let's get back to this hoodoo.
Became one of the first doctors in that area based on root work. She was doing root work. She was going around healing people, getting $2, $3, $4, $5 a top, $5 a house call. That's a lot of money in the 1800s. The sister saved up a lot of money to emancipate other black people. She freed damn near 24 other black people. She was going around getting her money to free other black people. I want y'all to understand our culture. This is our culture of root work. A lot of things that we use in root work has gone into the mainstream lexicon. Even in the black church, a lot of stuff that we do in the black church, we get from hoodoo, actually, because they were using hoodoo and they were infusing it with Christianity. So it wasn't a separate religion like hoodoo. They were Christian.
Yeah, like I said, some of these old remedies we need to get back into. A teaspoon of vinegar can help your blood pressure. That's something to look into, y'all. Maybe Miss Joanne, you can look into what Miss Renee was saying. And hopefully Miss Joanne goes up to Miss Renee's page also. She has a lot of topics. She drops a lot of knowledge on her stuff. You know, she has a good team of people on her side too. Definitely go up to Miss Renee. And Miss Joanne, she's been a good supporter. Go up to Miss Renee. I don't know what you're doing on your YouTube platform as right now, but definitely go support her on any adventures that she got going on. WBT, we support, we build together on this platform. Let's get back into this hoodoo stuff.
Be Christian people, but they would be hoodoo and root workers. You understand? A lot of people. You have somebody when you go to your grandmother because she was a healer. Dude, yes. I'm telling you, black people who were root workers at one point were making more money than white medical doctors who were universally trained in this country do. That was the problem. Yeah,
so had to get eliminated
about the black church. A lot of the things we
and another thing too, right?
Church Come on.
Being a doctor is about money. That's why doctors get paid so much from the insurance companies, right? It's about money at the end of the day. That's all it's about. It's about money. If you don't have insurance at a doctor's, right, and you walk into a doctor, what do you think happens? You get turned away. The doctor don't want to see you. You don't get treated well. It's about money. When you're dealing with a healer, it's like they got a different feeling to really heal you to make you feel better. It's a whole difference between dealing with a healer and a doctor. All right, Mr. Wayne, Miss Renee just sub to you. Please do the same in courtesy and go sub back to Miss Renee. One hand washes the yellow on this platform. We build together. We build together over here. WBT, we build together. And we're going to keep building on here. Every live I do, I'm going to try to come up with something to get people some subs. We're going to have some good conversations. Build over here. I'm trying to get more people to tap in and tune in with me. I love to have 50 people in my room one day and shit like that. We all networking, building on the right and accordingly on the right path. She said she's not a YouTuber. Hey, Miss Renee. But hey, you still got a sub. You never know. It's never too late to start. Just in case you ever want to, you might have a sub or two. Like, hey, how about I get these 2, 3 subs? I'm not even a YouTuber, but now I want to be a YouTuber now. So you got a sub just in case, Miss Joanne. Let's get back into this hoodoo.
The whole concept of catching the spirit, catching the Holy Ghost. Oh, I call it spirit. That's from hoodoo. Yeah, the door-to-door nurses, the house calls and stuff. We were doing that stuff. I want y'all to understand, and this has been deliberately hidden. This has been hidden from us. Now, to be clear, there were root workers who did practice voodoo too, especially down in Louisiana. You did have root workers who did mix in some voodoo too. That's why people kind of get things confused. One famous root worker slash voodoo woman down in Louisiana was a sister named Marie Laveau. Where are my Louisiana people?
Where my
Where are my people
Louisiana
from
people at?
Louisiana? All my Louisiana
I ain't gonna
people.
say I ain't
Yep.
nothing about that southern thing. Cause a lot of this stuff really do come from like down south. A lot of that down south southern stuff. We need to bring that shit back. We've lost in contact. We've lost the contact of that southern feeling. And me being down south, right? And I'm in Florida. To be honest, that southern feel is not down here no more. It's disappeared. People accents disappeared now. The southern food is not the same. We lost the contact with healers down here. It's a lot of shit that changed. Well, yeah, well, Miss Joanne, you definitely gonna learn more stuff here. I'm gonna be holding down a lot of stuff about medicine, healers. I'm gonna try to do my research and have a better live for y'all, a more put together live. But right now, I'm just building and networking right now as I go, and I'm just doing the difference between. I'm actually gonna do a live the difference between the healer and the doctor. Probably my next live, one of my next lives. I'm just want to get my information and tack more. But I'm gonna touch a lot of my lives are gonna be based on here. Might do some interviews, stuff like that. Let's see what Boss Claus just said, Miss Joanne. See, Boss Claus just dropped some Drew right there, Miss Joanne. So you should try that, Miss Joanne, and stay away from the pill because he said it messes up your stomach lining, which is true. I heard a lot of pills do mess up your lining, your blood flow, all your memory. There's a lot of stuff that side effects that pills do have that you need to I'm back, YouTube. That's what I got a few people from the hustle community who can tap in. Definitely let them tap in, boss Claus. I'm gonna be definitely doing a lot of lives. Like, just let me know if y'all can hear me. I got a phone call, so I don't know if my audio is messed up. Okay, we have, oh, Miss Renee said she gonna try that, boss. He said he's gonna try that. And with Boss Claus, you should hop on Miss Renee's panel one day too and tell her who you are. You know, I don't know if you know Miss Renee, but Boss Claus used to play in the NBA for a couple of years. She's a coach overseas now, so you know you may want to maybe interview her one day. Tap in with each other. You feel me? Tap in with each other, Miss Renee, Boss Claus, and then Boss Claus, Miss Renee got it. She, her platform is starting to grow, so maybe you can help her out with some content one day. Let me know when you're going to do that live. Message them to make sure they're available on that day. Okay, boss. Yeah. I inbox you. You know, I got your whatchamacallit on IG. So I'll inbox you about I'm trying to do like a live like that. Probably soon. Probably like sometime this week coming up. I definitely like to tap in with stuff like that. Let's see what's going on with some of this hoodoo shit.
Marie Laveau. If you go down to Louisiana, there's a lot of stuff named after Marie Laveau down there. She was a real sister,
Hold
thorough
on, fast. I
sister.
missed that comment, Miss Renee. She said goat milk is good. Yeah, try goat milk too. Goat milk. I don't really fuck with milk like that from like an animal. I drink almond milk, but definitely go try some goat milk if it'll make you feel better. Anything that make you feel better. I'm not somebody that, hey, try this, do this, because I do this. No, you got to do what's good for your body, because everybody's body is different. One thing I learned. One thing I learned.
She practiced voodoo and hoodoo too. And let me tell you something. They didn't fuck with that woman down there. White people didn't mess with her because she was the real deal. It was rumored that that woman would get, well, she would use hoodoo and voodoo to get people killed.
Yo,
If
boss
they
funny.
crossed her, they did something she didn't like, they'd be dead a week later. You understand? Marie Laveau was nobody to fuck with down there in Louisiana. Look her up. In fact, what's that show with Angela Bassett? Angela Bassett played her on, what's that show? Angela Bassett played her. God, I forgot that show. My wife loves that show. But Angela Bassett played her recently on that. If y'all help
And
me
let
out, I
me know
forgot the
too,
name of
y'all.
the
If
show.
y'all know anybody that is a healer, tell them to tap in with your boy Jersey Rich. We building over here. WBT, we building over here. We build together. But yeah, if you know any healers, or anybody that's in tap with the universe that likes spiritual stuff, tell them to tap in with your boy Jersey Rich because I'm going to be researching and trying my best to tap in with people that actually do this. You know what I mean? That actually practice these rituals, that actually practice this remedies and stuff like that. I'm really trying to get into contact with people soon that practice this shit. I'm gonna start researching who I can get in contact with and shit like that. But definitely stay tuned for more shit like this, more information, more building together, more networking, more love. Ain't no drama. This ain't a drama sector right here. This is a we build together sector. You feel me? It's like WBT, we build together. You feel me? All that action nonsense, keep it for somebody else's shit. Facts, boss. Calls, facts. So I said we all tapping in. I'm trying to help people get subs. So if y'all please go sub to one another's page if you are a mod. You don't even got to put your link up. You can just hit each other's name. Boom, bing, and hit that sub button for each other. And you got a sub. Let's get back into this hoodoo shit.
But Marie Laveau was nobody to play with. Yeah, y'all know about the Seven Sisters. There were some other women down there in Louisiana called the Seven Sisters,
The
who
Seven
were
Sisters.
woodworkers, who made it. These sisters made a grip. They made a lot of money down there because white people were going to them. But yeah, Marie Laveau, this was a sister, and everybody knew she practiced voodoo, and she was not a joke. American Horror Story, yes, that's the show, yes. American Horror Story. Yeah, Angela Bassett played Marie Laveau. That's the show, that's right. And Marie Laveau
Fair
was the
use, y'all.
real
Fair
deal.
use, YouTube. Fair use,
Marie
YouTube.
Laveau, everybody would go to her. Black people and white people. The white people would go to her too. So she made a grip. She would free a lot of people. She would help a lot of black people who were in court cases. She was like, hey, you go to court. I'm going to chew this root. and then I'm gonna give you this, put it in your pocket, and you're gonna get acquitted. And then what happened? There's a lot of stuff going on with her, and it was rumored that she used that voodoo and hoodoo to off a lot of the white people down there who crossed her. Anybody who crossed her, she put that root on their ass, and then they'd be up out of here.
Scary shit.
She had a lot of political influence.
That's what I'm saying. Get back in touch with our ancestors, y'all. I might leave that note for right there. I'm about to got some other shit I got to do in a few. I'm gonna play a little bit more. Got a couple more minutes.
Scared of her down there. They let that woman walk the streets. And when she walked around, she walked into the white neighborhoods. They were like, "Oh, right this way, Miss Laveau." All right,
Miss Laveau. Louisiana, Miss Laveau, tap that in. The Seven Sisters. You want to do your knowledge about them? The Seven Sisters, Louisiana. She was nobody to play with when it comes to working or what we call spiritual working. She was nobody to play with, and they were scared because she was so attacked and attached to the universe. Nobody wanted to mess with her. Nobody wanted to mess with her because they knew she could put a spell on you, or she could do something crazy that, like a spell, like she was a magic, like a witch kind of. So they were scared of her. You know, they were scared. That's what I'm saying. Use this shit to benefit y'all. Use this shit to benefit you.
Oh yeah, they moved to the other side of the street when she walked down. They were not trying to play games with her ass. Marie, they respect her to this day down there. They go down to her grave, and they say if you mark 3 X's on the grave, that'll be good luck. So yeah, Marie Laveau. They don't tell you about some of these ancestors and who they were and the respect that they got. And if you look at a lot of other prominent black folks, there was a brother who was a senator in North Carolina, William Moore. That brother practiced root work. He stopped being a senator and started practicing root work full time. Yeah. Biddy Mason. I always talk about Biddy Mason in Los Angeles. She was a root worker.
What's that for? A healer? Boss Claus? Yeah, if you got somebody that's a healer that can hop on and want to hop on, definitely Boss Claus. You feel me? We networking, we building this platform. So I got some time to chop it up with people. Right now I'm just doing some hoodoo stuff, with the remedies and shit like that. I'm gonna go more in depth.
She made a lot of money. She made a lot of money healing people, doing those money rituals, and then shits would work. She became one of the richest women in the state. The second rich woman in the state was Mary Ellen Pleasant up in San Francisco, up in the Bay. Mary Ellen Pleasant. That was another root worker. Some people said that I think she went to Louisiana, learned the game from Marie Laveau, and came out here, out to California. Mary Ellen Pleasant. She was practicing root work too. A lot. They didn't tell you all this stuff. They'll tell you about these people. They'll tell you about the success that they have. But they don't tell you all the stuff they were into, especially root work. We were getting.
They never tell you that shit. They don't want you to know about root work.
In fact, one of the
never let you know about root work.
There was a slave uprising in New York in 1712. 1712, there was a slave revolt here in New York. I'm in New York right now. The revolt was started by a brother called Peter the Doctor, who was a root worker. What he did, they got tired of being, dominated and mistreated by the white supremacists. So these brothers got some roots and herbs and made a concoction and covered their bodies with it and went in the street and started slicing and dicing the white supremacists, burning down buildings. This was 1710. And not 17, it's 1712 here in New York. Look that up. Look up the New York slave revolt of 1712. Peter the Doctor was the foundational Black American man who got that popping. And he was a root worker. They did a hoodoo ritual in order to get the strength, because I think they knew they were going to sacrifice themselves, so they wanted to use whatever root they covered themselves in so that other Black people could go to that root and get strength from it when they needed it. You understand? A lot of us were using root work. A lot of our ancestors that are prominent. Frederick Douglass. He
get back in touch with that, y'all. Like I'm saying, that this stuff can make your body feel better. Like Miss Joanne was just saying that she had a problem with, blood pressure. A lot of remedies from back in the days. We need to get back in touch with that. So I'm gonna be doing my research, trying to get in touch with people and holding people that know about how to heal the right way. You feel me? Being a doctor and being a healer is two different things. I said that shit 100 times already. It's two different things. I'm looking for a healer. I want to get in touch with people that heal because people that heal, they're attacked with the universe. You feel me? They're a doctor is here to make money off the insurance, and the healer is to make you feel better. It's two different things, y'all.
Going to a root worker hoodoo doctor. Because when Frederick Douglass was a youth, he was sold to different people. He got sold to a hardcore white supremacist named Ed Covey. I think that's his last name, Ed Covey. Ed Covey and Frederick Douglass was about 16. Ed Covey was a slave breaker. He was one of these white supremacists that you would send your slaves to in order to get broken. So Frederick Douglass went to this guy. He was beating Frederick just relentlessly every other day, just beating him for no reason. And his wounds couldn't even heal because he just kept getting beaten by this white man. So Frederick said, I got to go to a hoodoo man. I got to go to one of the root workers, man, because this white man is about to break my spirit. This dude is killing my body and my spirit is about to just go. This guy is literally breaking my spirit. So Frederick Douglass went to a root worker. He went to a hoodoo worker who was enslaved too. The hoodoo worker said, hey, look, let me take you out here to the woods.
And these are people that were enslaved, y'all. These are ancestors that were enslaved. Hey, no problem, boss Claus. I'm still here for a couple minutes. Like these are slaves. So there's a lot of stuff even about slavery they don't talk about. So when we go back, my son coming in. Me and Miss Renee was talking about how they changed the Black history when it comes to Black history when it comes to them taking away from Georgia. You know, they started that shit in Florida now and shit like that. You know, a lot of this shit has to do with it, y'all. Pay attention. A lot of this shit moves in the same way. A lot of shit got to do with each other. We gotta stay focused and connected, y'all. That's why on this platform we built and we connected over here. We built. Hey, everybody, hit that like button, hit that share button for your boy. I definitely appreciate it. It makes your video go. Everybody, please go sub to each other's platform. I appreciate that too. Oh yeah, Miss Renee, I'm going to be doing a lot of lives like this too. I'm about to scroll something up though. Wait, I'm about to scroll something up though. I'm gonna be doing a lot of lives like this, Miss Renee, because this is kind of the stuff I'm into. So I'm gonna bring that to this platform. What the stuff I'm into, spiritual stuff, you know, connected with our ancestors, you know, history that they don't talk about. That's what I'm gonna push on my platform right here. Plus, pushing building together, because a lot of us ain't really pushing people's platforms out here. Anybody really trying to help the other man? Everybody trying to see somebody down and don't help them up. If I see somebody down, I'm gonna reach my hand and pull you up. So that's what this platform is about. You know what I mean? So if you like to build together, WBTV build together. That's what we do on this platform. We build on this platform, y'all. We always gonna build here. I ain't gonna let nothing stop that. Hold on real fast, YouTube. I ain't gonna let nothing stop that, YouTube. But yes, I am looking for healers. I'm looking to connect with people. If you are a healer or you know somebody that is one, like Boss Claus, you guys boy about to hop up in here soon and give me some of his opinions about, you know, the difference between a healer and a doctor, which I'm going to do another show about that, whole show about that. Maybe tomorrow. Tomorrow I have the house after people go to church in my house. I don't. That's another thing I will get into about church and all that stuff and who I really am. And I'm going to touch base with a lot of shit. If y'all interested into this shit, I'm going to give it to y'all on this platform. Everybody hit that like button, hit that share button. Yeah, thanks, Miss Renee. Yeah, I've been on the side, trying to let me flip my camera. I've been trying to think of what to do with my platform, and I'm like, you know what? I gotta be truthful to myself. And I've been trying to follow trends, Miss Renee. That's what I've been fucking up at. I've been trying to follow everybody else's trend with the beefing, and I was in the wrong sector. So now I removed myself from some of these sectors. Now, I'm not saying I'm not cool with them, but now I operate on my own. Now I'm like, okay, when you go live, when this person go live, it don't mean I can't go live now. Because I'm not on the same wave as them. I'm on my own wave, so I do shit my own time now. So that's kind of what changed with me. Now I don't do shit with other people live, or I'm not gonna follow a trend when people. I go to a live and then the same people talk about the same shit. I go to somebody else live, they talk about the same shit that this other guy was just talking about his last live. So like, hold on, y'all just following the trend. I don't want to do that shit no more. I don't want to be a part of those sectors anymore. I don't want to be a part of that shit no more. So I just want to, if y'all people that's watching me and you hearing me, if y'all like, spiritual stuff, you like what's history stuff about any history, you like, debating about stuff, and it's gonna be friendly debates and shit like that. This is the platform you want to mess with. Mike, Mike T, salute, salute. You crosses boy, you boss claws boy, probably boss claws. But salute, salute. Yeah, we was just tapping it up. I was talking about hoodoo. I came across it on Tariq Nasheed talking about hoodoo and how But right now I've been debating between healers and doctors, and I've been telling people, Mike T, that a healer and a doctor are two different people. You know what I mean? We need more healers than doctors out here. I put my trust in more to a healer than somebody that is a doctor that went to school for 10 years. So I've been debating about shit like that. All right, boss Classy, I'm gonna drop the link. Hold on. The link should be in the comments somewhere, is it? Or is it not anymore? I'll put it up again. I'll put the link up again, y'all. Everybody hit that like button, hit that share button for your boy. I appreciate it. Yeah, I gotta get back to topic. I've been beefing, not no more. Yeah, I know, Miss Renee. I know, like, and another thing too is I know sometimes on these platforms you gotta defend yourself because a lot of people like that mouth off, and you gotta defend yourself. I understand that, but just try not to stay in that sector because I'm gonna do another live about YouTube and about the sector and why a lot of us is stuck in that sector. You can't get out that sector. That's a whole nother live I'm gonna do about what they're trying to do to us as a people and why we're stuck in that spot. And then they make it where you can't get out that sector. So I removed myself from that sector already. Facts, Miss Renee. Facts, facts. If I'm about to put that StreamYard key up, anybody want to come chop it up with your boy, you're more than welcome. You are more than welcome. I'm about to put that StreamYard key up right now. Okay, let me see. Forget I'm doing all this on my damn phone too. I'm using my computer for something else right now. So a lot of this shit be making my phone move kind of slow. So thank you for bearing with me, y'all. There's some real good shit out here that need to be talked about. Facts, Miss Renee, and that's kind of the what I'm trying to do on my platform is talk about shit that's not getting talked about. Nobody talk about hoodoo, nobody talk about spirituality, nobody's talking about none of this stuff. There's a lot of shit that needs to be talked about. It's okay to be entertainment and joke around sometimes and goof around. Yeah, because I'm gonna do that too on my platform. I like to goof around and talk to people too, and it's hard. But yeah, at the end of the day, you want to be truthful to yourself and don't let somebody take you out your square. Because a lot of us get taken out our square when it comes to this YouTube shit, and we stuck here. We stuck like that. We can't never get out this damn sector. You feel me? So I don't want that for nobody. That's why I'm over here. We build together. We network, y'all. Let me so I can hear my playback. We, we build and we network over here, y'all. Yeah, everybody feel free to hit that. If I want to hit that, hold on, y'all. Let me flip my camera around too. It was raining over here. I just want to flip my camera back to myself. But I'm gonna put my camera off though. Everybody hit that. Everybody goes up to Miss Renee, goes up to Boss Claus. And Mike T, I'm gonna make you a mod too. I just not doing it right now, but I'm gonna mod you up on this platform too, because we build together over here. If you like a platform that like to build, this is the model. WBT, we build together. So you like to build, you like to network. You got a business going on, I'll make you a mod. You can drop your links. You're more than welcome. But everybody, please go mod to each other. Please go mod to one another. That's my model right here. Go show love to one another. Hey Carmel, thanks for tuning in. Yeah, Carmel, we talk about hoodoo, we talk about spirituality, all that stuff, Carmel. So if you like the network, this is the platform right here, Carmel. Okay. Okay, I got to add both into the stream.
Peace,
I don't know
peace.
how to your boy. Boss Claw, boss. Salute. What happened to
I'm
your boy?
yeah. Well, I'm waiting for that old man to hit the link.
Yeah, I saw him on it, but he got off. I seen him,
Oh
but he
shit.
logged off. Yeah, he logged off, so I don't know what happened, but he got logged off. And I'll put you on. So hopefully Mike T hit that link back up, homie.
So I'm gonna give
Carmel
you
in
a
the
little
building.
background.
Salute. Everybody go sub to Carmel. Carmel, when you gonna start your page off, Carmel? What you gonna do with your YouTube channel? Everybody go sub
Okay,
to
man,
Carmel. Carmel, go sub to Miss
yeah.
Renee. I don't know if you know Miss Renee or Carmel. Go sub to Miss Renee. She be having it on her platform. She be putting it down on her platform, Carmel. I think you might like that sector too. So go sub to Miss Renee Carmel. And Miss Renee, please go sub to Carmel. She's not doing too much with her YouTube channel yet, but she sure will soon. Trying to get this moving, y'all.
Yeah, so give you a little background on Mike T. He and I, we're old childhood friends from Connecticut,
Okay,
and
he on here right now. He right here,
all right,
boss.
okay, cool. Me and Mike T, we childhood friends from the sandbox. You know what I mean? I'm talking about the
Salute,
metal
Mike T.
slide.
Salute.
I'm talking about the metal slide
Peace.
that's hot during the
Peace.
summer
Salute.
and burn off a couple layers of skin. I'm talking about when the teeter totters and when everything was made out of stone. You know what I mean? But that's how
He on
far
my
back.
so ain't got no content. Funny.
That's how far back we go. All right. We always been in touch
Okay.
over the years. And we've watched each other's development. We both played college basketball. You know, ran in the same circle of people in the
Okay.
basketball world. Mike
Yes,
T is the
yes.
one that actually brought me back full circle with holistic healing, with
Okay.
with herbal remedies and such. I tell
I
Yes.
you,
think it might have been the High John the Conqueror. They never
in the
specified
beginning,
what group it
My fault.
was.
Sorry about that.
I didn't. In the beginning, I was a little skeptical because we naturally skeptical to new things. You
Exactly.
know, and so that was my position for a couple of years, and we would still talk, and he would drop little tidbits here and there. He wouldn't push. He would drop a couple little tidbits and then leave it alone until one day I finally, you know, that this is where that pandemic was a blessing for me because it allowed me the time to be still, finally open up my mind to new experiences, new possibilities. And
Okay.
we've been rocking tight ever
All right,
since.
Mike T. I just modeled him up. Just made him a model on the channel. So
Yeah,
if you got a channel or anything,
we have a cold team, a cold tribe in a holistic community, brothers and sisters alike.
they
You
everywhere,
know,
Miss Renee.
so and we all over the U.S. You know what I mean, and we all around the world. So we function, we get together weekly, we chop it up. We address any healing that anybody needs, and we put it into action. You know what I'm saying? So
Facts.
let me be quiet now and let him go on and oh, where he go? His
I don't
signal
know.
probably.
I don't know what the hell happened. Peace and
Yeah, his
wellness, love and
signal.
energy. But
His
he guess he
signal is
texted
probably.
me. Yeah, something happened. Cause he texted me on the back chat and then it logged off somehow. So I don't know. Can Mike tell us about the community? Yeah, whatever he got to tell us about, I want to know. I want to know about everything, especially boss. Even where you at? You in a whole different country, right, boss?
Yeah, I'm in Costa Rica right now. We moved to Costa Rica from Turkey.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, Miss Renee, Boss supposed to be traveling the world, Miss Renee. He be traveling everywhere. So he's somebody if you want to like know about traveling, he's somebody that you want to talk to about traveling. He been in
Real
different
live
states and
globe trotter.
different
Real live.
countries and shit.
Yeah, I'm a real live globe trotter, But
They go
I'm
Mike
ready,
T
man.
right there. He back.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
he back on right now. Yeah,
Man, Mike,
Carmel.
get
Yeah, I'm gonna be
somewhere
dropping some
stable.
more shit like this.
Get somewhere stable where your connection ain't gonna drop old, man.
Oh, it's not my connection. I hit the wrong button. I'm trying to figure this whole thing
Oh,
out. I
okay.
was trying to
All
show
right.
some love in the chat, trying to say what's up to everybody, send
All
some
right.
peace,
I'm
send
gonna be
some love,
quiet now.
energy. So interesting that we having this conversation and y'all brought me in. When I first got tapped into the conversation, it was 3:33. So I was like, okay, I'm in the right place at the right time. All right. So we're here to do a little bit of work. So
Yeah, I'll
yeah,
be
so
right. I'll be right back. I'm gonna share this link out to my cousin. I'll be right back. Just keep
do your
going.
thing. Do your
I can
thing.
stay here, yo.
So yeah, my name is Coach Mike T. I'm a wellness coach. I basically do a bunch of healing practices, and I try to share them with our community or people in my tribe or people that I can help with the different healing. Um, we were I was listening to you guys talk about different aspects of healing, hoodoo, voodoo, all of these different aspects, and there's a part where here in our country in America, many of us are like new to a lot of different practices. Like we just getting introduced to certain things. We just getting introduced to a lot of different practices that maybe globally were practiced for thousands of years, or in South America been practiced for hundreds of years. And so for us here in America, a lot of us are just rediscovering who we are and why we're running into these energies, why we're running into these experiences, or why we're running into people having these types of conversations. So for me today, it was like Keith called me a few minutes ago and said, "Hey, can you jump on this program because they're talking about holistic medicine and healing, and I think you'd be a great guest." And I was like, "Of course, most my guy, anything for you." So, I jumped right into the conversation, and I was really interested in the powerful dynamic that was happening, but I was trying to follow because there was like a lot of different things happening and a lot of different waves of conversation. So, I like to focus a little bit, just slightly on, food and herbs and nature, just for a moment. Food, herbs, nature. And so right now I'm sitting out looking at nature, and everyone has the opportunity to step out and like look at nature, right? We all have an opportunity to look at nature. And so when you look at nature, a lot of times like the answers and the solutions are there. And so that's basically where I get a lot of my answers and a lot of my solutions from, is by studying what nature's doing, studying what animals are eating, studying what's actually happening in the current time. So in my practice, I practice a lot of different practices, and I'm not talking about like spiritual spooky stuff. I'm talking about stretching and walking and eating healthy and regular stuff, just regular things that help you to feel better. And so in my practice, it's like a commitment to stay in those self-healing practices. And those are some of the things that Keith Kloss and I practice daily we've been at it for years. Like we've been in these conversations and, on the ground, in the grass, grounding, eating
Hmm.
new foods, eating new healing foods, taking different herbs, just actively in the practice. And so he's been locked in with this practice that he's introducing you guys to for a couple of years, and we both have been getting the results. So that's one of the things about for me is like just getting the results. Are we getting the results over here? Then yes, then let's do that. If we're not getting the results over here, then maybe we should stop doing those things. And
Exactly.
so just keeping it simple, nature, food. Let's talk about it.
And Mike T, where are you located at right now?
Currently
Snoop.
in Orlando, Florida.
I'm in
Yeah.
Florida too. I'm in Florida too, Mike. I'm more about Tampa.
Oh, nice, nice. You're not far then? Yeah, that's right down
Nah,
the road, about 80 miles, something like that.
yeah, I'm about Tampa.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
from
So we
Jersey though. I'm from Jersey, but I live in Florida now though.
Oh, okay. So if you ever in the Orlando area, you gotta hit me up, and I'll come down there and chop it up. I think we're doing something tonight in the garden. If you want to pull up, we're gonna be
Okay.
having a little fire pit burning, and we got some food. One of the guys is a farmer. He makes this really healthy salad that has basically like all of the recommended daily nutrients in it. So we do things like that. We eat in these types of practices. So in my practice, I make like
So we keep
a soup.
Kev in the building.
Yeah, I make like a soup that charges up our team. And another brother makes the salad. I do a lot of the smoothies. So, it's the practice, staying involved in the practice. You guys got any questions? Oh, and they could drop any questions in the chat also.
I know Miss Joanne, she was saying something about she has high blood pressure, right? So what is
Mm-hmm.
your best remedy for somebody that has blood pressure that does not want to take pills?
So, well, let's take out one of the words best, right? So we just need something that works.
Yeah, something that works for her. And I know
Yeah, yeah,
everybody's body is different, which I
right,
understand that now.
right. So if we don't have to search for the best, if we get the best, great. But if we don't have to search for the best and we just get some options that work, then I think that'll be better for her, or not better for her, great for her. But one of the things with the blood pressure, blood issues, blood disorder, blood functions, one of the best things you can do is walk. Walk. Grounding in the grass removes a lot of the inflammation. And walking. You walk a mile or 2 miles a day, your body's going to begin to work better. It's going to be able to function better. It's going to be able to regulate your blood pressure. It's going to be able to help you to, uh, deal with any ailments that are coming. So that's before you even get to anything. That's just everybody can. Well, not everybody can walk, but if you're able to walk, walk. If you're
True.
unable to walk, then you figure out some other
Yeah, it's
exercises.
anything that
Yeah,
keeps your heart pumping, right? Keeps your blood going.
well, I'm specifically trying to say walking, right? Not just anything, right? Walking, or what I prefer if people who can't walk is swimming. So walking or swimming, those are like the main things. The human body is made for traveling and
I think your audio went out. I think your
hello,
audio went out. Yeah, yeah, I hear you now.
hello.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
I hear you now, Mike. I think your audio is
oh,
going out in and out.
you hit the wrong button again.
Yeah, but walking, Mr. Wayne said walking will be good. That keeps your blood going. Swimming, he said, would be good. Carmel asked if there's a website for this. Hold on, real fast. There, you- there you go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drop down to the chat real quick. Let y'all do it.
Yeah.
All
And
right,
you can
boss.
also. Yeah. Am I back?
Yeah, yeah, you back, my chief.
All right. Appreciate it. So yeah, so that's that's the people for 30 days, and I helped them to deal with whatever the ailment is. So like even like we were talking about the blood pressure, like I just started with a simple solution, right? That was like the most simple thing that I could think of to tell someone with blood pressure issues. Is like
I
being able
will.
to. And then when it gets more
You can see.
complex, we can get into the food, right? So there's the food choices, and what's actually working in favor and what's actually not working in favor. So if we take
Mm-hmm.
some of the foods that are contributing to blood pressure and we shift those out, and then we replace those with foods, herbs, healthier ingredients to help regulate the blood pressure, help get increase circulation, then we start there. So that's where basically like where I start in terms of coaching my clients is like identify able to
He said how
identify
Pops
which is
has
practice.
something.
yeah, once we identify what she's already practicing, then I'm able to introduce new things that will help. And so I have a bunch of different formulas and things like that that we can talk about or whatever, but I'm trying to give practical solutions so that she can just begin implementing things right now. Like if she just decided to walk, she just decided to remove, let's say, some of the things that she know are let's say the 5 things that are contributing to blood pressure in my diet right now. A lot of times it's the meat. A lot of times it's some of the processed foods. A lot of times it's a lot of the unhealthy ingredients that are in our community. So
So,
if you
Mina, I
just
mean to
take,
cut you off. So, when it
yeah,
comes to food, right? Because I know a lot of people were just debating about food. Do you feel it's best for people to be a vegetarian or to eat meat?
personally, I've done both, right?
Yeah, me too.
And right now, and for the last 5 years, I haven't consumed any meat. So in my study, I think being plant-based is a very healthy option. I also am not against meat eaters, right? If you eat meat and you choose to eat meat, we've been conditioned to eat meat, right? There's a part of, at some point, you have to recognize, are we making healthy choices? And so I think a lot of people who are in the meat, protein, debate, I don't really get into the debate. I'm like, you're gonna eat that way, that's okay. Let's figure out how other ways to help you also. And so I think the plant-based way for me has worked very well because my system's cleaner, I'm lighter, I feel healthier, like just being more in tune with your body. When you get to that level of clarity, like it's almost hard to go back to eating meat and feeling sluggish and the experiences that I used to have of just not having a lot of energy after eating that food. And so, it's a different, I eat for energy now. So it's like, I don't even have to, I'm not eating for seasoning and taste the way that I used to 10 years ago or 15 years ago. I'm like eating for nutrients, like what's good for me, what's gonna work well with this body, what's gonna help me stay focused, what's gonna
Exactly.
help me give me energy. Yeah, I hope I answered
Yeah,
that
that's
question.
oh yeah, Miss Renee asks, "Well, can you be a guest on her show?"
Sure, Miss Renee. Sure, Mr. Renee, we doing this. Well, this is a community thing. We sharing this information. We sharing love.
Exactly.
We spreading the message. You're gonna go on your show. You're gonna tell some people that I can help them, and I'm gonna show up on your show, and I'm gonna actually help them, and then we're gonna get the success, and we're gonna get the results. That's basically what we do in our practice. So yes, I am open to being a guest speaker or helping other people in our community on information, guiding them with information. And right now it's like the last month of my 30-day self-healing practice. So I charge only about $300, and we basically work on you every day. My whole team, we just all chip in and we say this person needs this energetically, mentally, physically, support, whatever those things are, and then we help you elevate in 30 days. And basically I keep people around I teach you how to do it for 30 days, and then in the next 30 days I kind of coach you anyway, so I keep people around for at least 60 days. So anybody that wants to join, want to get active, you can contact me directly. You can also add me on Instagram. I'm Style Mike T on most platforms. Mike Thompson
Yeah,
is my
somebody
name.
put that in the comments for him if y'all
Yeah,
can. A boss boss, if you want, you can put his information in the comments. I'd be
yeah,
grateful. Oh
yeah.
yeah, and Carmel said her father is having problems with his liver. Any recommendations for that?
Uh, yes, we should talk. We should talk, and we should do a video chat so I can see him and I can see which ways best to help him. There's a lot of different liver liver cleanse formulas, liver detox formulas. I personally like to figure out where people are before I start recommending them a whole lot of things. But in terms of
Hmm.
formulas, we have a lot of different formulas that will work with
Nice.
cleansing the liver. And also like the diet thing, right? And there's one of the things that you can do in your practice again. You can look at the
Exactly.
things that are damaging to the liver that are in the diet, switch those out, switch 50% in of new, healthier things that are going to be healthy to the liver. And then it'll just help with the thought process until you get to more solutions, until more solutions come, or until you're able to get the specific things that we could talk about.
Very true.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Gratitude. I really enjoy this platform too. It's really creative energy. You can feel the energy that's here. Even like the people who are like in the chat, listening, trying to get
Mm-hmm.
clarification, trying to get information, trying to get
Hold on, I
healed
can't
from
see who in the
different
building.
things. Like I really can feel the
Hey,
energy
Solana.
in
Solana
the
in the
chat.
building.
Yeah, yeah. You got any more questions? I'm here for it.
Anybody have any more questions? You know, I've been talking. I was talking about how this actually came across. I was talking about hoodoo. I don't know if you heard it. I know you heard of voodoo, but you heard of hoodoo before, right?
Yep.
So I was talking about hoodoo. That's
Ancestral
how.
veneration, hoodoo.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
So I'm gonna do a whole. So if you want to tap in, maybe tomorrow, I'm gonna get some more information about hoodoo and how to get attached with it. I'm gonna do a whole other live about hoodoo, and also I'm gonna do a live about being somebody that can heal and being a doctor, the differences, and that's another live I want to do.
Yeah. Yes, that's a great. That's very interesting that you brought that up. Wow. It's time.
Yeah,
So yeah. So I've worked with a lot of different doctors. I'm not a doctor, right? So I'm not a doctor. I'm like a healthcare advocate, right? A coach. I used to train basketball players. I was an athlete myself, so I spent a lot of time in training rooms and a lot of time in doctors' offices. I probably spent more time with doctors than a lot of people because my grandmother was quadriplegic. She was in a wheelchair, and I used to take her to doctor's appointments ever since I was 7 years old. So the majority of my life, I would be in doctor's appointments with my grandmother, gaining information, gaining knowledge. And what would happen is after my grandmother would leave the doctor, he would say, okay, well, do this for this is your
okay,
arm's doing
Carmel,
well,
cool.
but you need this to improve. Do this for 6 weeks and come back, right? And so when we would get home, there'd be nobody to do it for my grandmother. So I became that person that I would do those things for my grandmother, and I began to understand how the body worked by just working with my grandmother, and then from there I began to grow. And so in the last maybe 4 or 5 years, I've worked with and worked on a lot of doctors, and um, I get the results. That's basically like the point is like to just get the results. And so when you get the results, they're not questioning whether you're a doctor or not. They're just like, thanks for helping me feel better, or thanks for helping me deal with that thing I was dealing with, or
Yeah,
haven't been
exactly.
able
That's
to
all
deal
people care
with for
about.
years. Yeah. Yeah. So
Mama
I'm
T's gonna
grateful.
pull up in a few minutes.
Yeah. I'm grateful. So
Did you
what's
hear me,
your
Mike?
journey like?
Did you hear me, Mike?
What'd you say?
Mama T's getting ready to pull up with us in a few minutes.
Oh, y'all about to have a whole session on there. We about to
Oh wow.
yeah, whoever on here about to get the medicine. They ain't even got it. You asking a question about feeling better. We in
We
it
about
right
to get
now.
to it right now. We about to get to the whole conversation now.
Yeah.
But my
If you
journey is yeah, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, if you on this chat and you've been feeling some of the information that I just shared, or even if you felt the energy of me when I was outside and I was walking in the grass, I did that on purpose so that y'all could actually get lightened up a little, livened up a little bit, just so that we're in this technological world right now, and some people are not being disconnected from the technology part. Like you got to still reconnect back to the earth. And so that was one of the reasons why I intentionally took y'all outside on a journey with me, just so that you can see, like, this is actually me practicing my practice. I'm like, I'm on. Look, we're all on the chat. I'm also practicing healing while I'm on it. I'm also active. I'm
Always.
also on a roller. I'm also, doing some yoga moves. I'm also stretching in the chair. So I'm like, my practice is active. So, you know, me and Keith, we spent a lot of time like in spas. So
Okay.
on September 3rd in New York, I'm taking a group of people to one of the spas up there. And Keith is
Oh yeah, New
Keith
York.
Kloss is one of the people who helped me build the system on how I can help people in the in the spa world, right? So if I take a player who's 7'3", who's been playing in the NBA, who blocked the most shots in all of college basketball, who had the battle against David Robinson and all of these strong
Word.
guys, Tim Duncan getting hit in the
That's gonna be that. What's that
elbow.
news? What's that new the number one pick, Victor Weber, comma? I can't even say his last name.
Yeah,
Webben Young.
yeah,
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 Weber.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Keith Kloss is the original him. They just didn't know what to do with him. They just didn't
Exactly.
know
I was
that.
just thinking that too.
Yeah, they just didn't know that. Hey, we
Hey, Miss
supposed to let you
Renee.
look. This is what I saw with Keith Kloss's career. It was like we didn't know you had skills at the end, right? They're like, we didn't know you had so many skills after he's blocking everybody who skilled shot all night long, right? We didn't know
Yeah, I
you
seen
had
you bought.
skills.
I seen that clip where you boss when you block. Oh, it's that you blocked Charles Barkley.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So, so it's
Yeah.
like
I
they
was getting
didn't
them
know they
all.
had skills, and then after he was done, they developed every big man after with the same skill he had. All of them. That's what Dirk came in with. You know, that's why you got all of these long range shooters. He was a 7'3" guy who skill wise was more like a guard, but he just happened to be great at being a big man. So they, you know, it's interesting. But yeah,
Miss Renee's in the building. Salute to Miss Renee.
peace,
Hey,
Queen.
Mr.
Hey,
Renee.
Miss Renee.
What's up?
Peace,
What's up,
Delana.
y'all? I have a question.
Yes,
What about the nervous system?
yes, the
What can
nervous
you?
system.
Yeah, I know someone that has bad nerves and they how can I'm gonna be right? Um, their nerves are bad
Mm-hmm.
and they don't want to take pills. They don't want to take pills. So, what can I tell them to recommend them to get their nervous system back right?
Couple of things that person could probably do to help them immediately. One is slow down, disconnect from the food, right? So maybe hydrating liquid, watermelon, coconut, melons, things that help you feel settled, help your nervous system settle, help with flow, help with circulation. Um, Also like the practices, right? I don't know, you know, we could be talking about a few different type of nervous system issues. I'm just going with the ones that are in my brain that came up with while you were talking. And you know, it's basically like um the spinal circulation part. Spinal circulation plus circulation through the body. When people are not having those things both working well, then there's going to be some issues, right? Neurological, physical, skeletal, right? And so spending time elongating the spine while being still. So practices like yoga, practices maybe like Pilates, being introduced to different stretches and things that actually help with neurological issues physically to help oppose whatever neurological condition it is. So some people have different twitching, some people are um, reactive, some people have neurological things that are working from the brain that are causing them dysfunctions in their speech. And so there's a lot of different aspects of neurological issues. You know, I can meet with the person and, you know, share more information specifically on what they're dealing with. But I also know that most of the people that I've worked on that have a lot of neurological issues, one of the things that we were able to do is to like just bring them into alignment with being safe, you know, being safe in who you are and not feeling like things are attacking you. You know, the brain will do a lot of different things when you're not safe. And so a lot of times, you know, just having people feel safe, it allows them to process whatever their neurological issue is. It allow their body to process it a little bit better. So simple things like that will lead to some solutions. You know, there's more solutions: food solutions, diet solutions, herbal formula solutions. You know, but and ultimately, like, I would have to see the person to make some decisions on that.
A quick question.
Yes.
All right. The young man that you were working with, the rap artist,
Mm-hmm.
with the was that Benny the Butcher?
I've worked with
Or or was that
most of their team.
the other one?
Conway the Machine, Benny the
Conway.
Butcher.
That's the one who had the issue with his mouth, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Explain.
paralysis. Yeah, yeah,
Okay. Explain the situation where you were, well, the process where you guys were going through, you know, you were taking them through the work, through the healing, and
right,
how it was correcting, but then
right,
he stopped.
right.
He
So,
stopped, and it just returned. The paralysis returned.
well, it's not. So there's a thing, you know, what we're talking about is actually Bell's palsy, right? So we're talking about Bell's palsy where the face is half paralyzed. In that particular case, it was from, like, you know, gunshot wounds and stuff. But I'll tell you about the case that I've worked on in the home, right? So I have someone here in our home who's an elder who has the same condition, Bell's palsy. This is how I know I was able to help someone with it. Um, and so I did a lot of different work on their whole team, a few members of their team. Not, and as I was getting the results, we're still getting the results, right? So everybody's still getting the results of the work we did earlier, right? Me and Keith are sitting here showing people that we're still active, and this is the results that we've been getting. And so we're bringing it up to show people that these particular conditions, some people you don't always have to live with it, right? And so the results that I've been getting from people with that condition by doing a number of different practices is like really astonishing. And so I did one session where I was working on the whole team, and I know we get the results. So the results are there. It's just a matter of now we got more work to do, and now it's time. So when the work stopped, you know, we finished. We did about 3 months of. I did about 3 months of energy work. They just going about their day, handling their business, and I'm in the back scene, you know, working on people energetically, sending them information, sending them different things that they can do. And so in the back scene, what ended up happening was he ended up breaking his leg. So we stopped doing the work, but that's a part of the work. It was like, that's a part of the work. You break the leg, you get hurt, we fix that too. You know what I'm saying? We focus. We don't run from the work. So, you know, if he's out there and he hears this, I would just like to encourage him to call me so we can continue doing the work. But in my household, the Bell's palsy issue, I was able to treat with a lot of different things that I was feeding internally, a lot of different smoothies that I was working on to treat the particular issue. But also there's some energy practices where I'm able to shift energy out and shift new fresh energy in and allow people to get settled into their real proper alignment. And so a lot of people are walking around with injuries that are not in their alignment. That's why they're still having the condition, the symptoms, the problems, the aches, the pains, because they haven't like fully stepped into their full true alignment. When you step into your true alignment, certain things just have to go. They just can't be in your presence anymore. And so when your body is telling you to heal, and your body is the smartest device on the planet, and your body knows how to heal, but you keep saying, nope, I think these junk food goes in this Mercedes Benz. So you putting chocolate into the gasoline tank and you filling it up, and then you're wondering why the Mercedes Benz is parked on the side of the road. It's because we just put in the wrong fuel in it, and we got to clean out the tank. Once we clean out the tank, we put the right fuel in, the best machines in the world, they go back to operating again. And so that's one of the things that, you know, Keith Kloss to me is one of the best machines on the planet, right?
Facts,
It's a
man.
valuable guy, right? You know how hard it is to keep a guy who's 7'3", who had the lifestyle that he's had. You know how hard it is to keep that brother healthy. It was very difficult in the beginning, and now that he does his work, it's not even difficult at all. We just drink our water and mind our business. We only have one rule, so
Facts.
you know we're active. But you know, this is a guy who's like potentially could hurt himself on the basketball court, and he's been out here balling for years. And you know, from Istanbul, Turkey, now he's in Costa Rica. Now he's going to coach in, you know, the Dominican Republic. You know, it takes real focus, you know, and discipline to focus and get the results. And a lot of people aren't watching, but me and Keith are watching, and we know we get the results by how he feels every single day, by how he introduces what we do to other people, and we just continue to get the results.
Facts.
Big
Hopefully
facts.
everybody catching a lot of the jewels. He dropping a lot of the jewels. Hopefully everybody paying attention. That's in the comments. That's in the bushes listening. I know a lot of people in the bushes that's listening. They ain't hitting that like button, but I appreciate it. But definitely hit the like button, hit that share button, because we talk about real facts and health is wealth out here, y'all. So if you want to keep your health, this is a good conversation right here. You feel me? Just want to put that out there real quick.
Oh yeah, definitely. Powerful. And you know, you know, what I'm aware of is even like with my energy work, like I try to be where I'm supposed to be, right? So if I'm here, I know that I'm aware that we here doing the work, and either I'm gonna get some healing from it or somebody else gonna get some healing from it. Because the only thing I do, I just cut off everything. I'm only doing two things for the rest of the year. I'm either hosting or healing. That's it. You're either gonna see me hosting or you're gonna see me healing.
Facts.
So, so right now I'm in the medicine. You guys are medicine, brother. Thank y'all for having me here too.
Yeah, I appreciate you coming through. I appreciate you and all your knowledge and the juice that you dropped. You know what I mean? Hopefully it benefits a lot of people, and y'all take, take practice of some of this stuff. Hopefully I can have you on the show more often, and I'm gonna always be holding topics, not just like this, but but serious topics about life. I'm gonna try my best to hold that kind of conversations on this platform and go from there.
Oh
Hey,
yeah,
you doing?
you got a great platform and great energy behind it, and you have a clear mind.
Appreciate it.
So what you're doing, like I support it. Like I want you to know that. Like you don't have to second guess. If you need me as a guest or you need some help or some information, I want you to be clear that you can call me and we can, elevate the practice or elevate your practice, because me and Keith are we rare breeds, bro. Like we show up for people in ways that they've never experienced before sometimes.
Yeah, that's kind of how I am too. That's why I adapt to certain people. That's why I changed the way my platform is. And I told myself like I'm gonna stay out of certain sectors, not stay out of it, but I'm not gonna keep certain sectors around my what I'm trying to do on here, because it's probably taking away blessings from my shit. So the negativity I stay away from on here. So I'm just trying to network and build. That's why I got this thing right here. Everybody can see the band that we built together. WBT, we built together. So this is a platform you like to build, you
Yes.
like to network. This is a good platform to come and chill and network. And it's just love. Ain't gonna be no negativity. Any negativity in the comments, all the mods will delete you for those that's just listening. So ain't gonna be none of that fuckery over here. So just want to put
Yeah.
that out there, y'all.
Elevated conversations for sure. Elevated
Bro,
energy.
it's all about elevation and energy. Mike T,
Yes.
Melissa T,
Yes.
the
Yes.
Melissa
Melissa T
T.
is powerful. Melissa T is very, very powerful.
Expound on it, please.
That's actually one of the things that you could also use for that liver. We were talking about the liver a little while ago. We
Yeah,
talked about
that's Carmel. Yeah, her father had a
Melissa
liver
T.
problem.
Yeah, Melissa T is like real powerful for it's like a gut digestion, kidney liver cleanse. But it like also works on the whole body. It's a it's one of those things that when you're feeling physically bad, you use a little bit of that. That'll help you to regenerate, and like it also like helps with some of the trace minerals. So if you have like low energy, achy body, yeah, Melissa T.
Do you feel that like black oil and all that type of black seed, you think that's good for you? What else? The sea moss. A lot of people taking sea moss now. You think sea moss is good?
Yeah. So yes, there's the source and all of that stuff too, right? There's factors, right? Where you getting it from, all of those different things, how you making it, who,
Facts.
all those different
Facts.
factors. So like there's a lot of information that people like debate over back and forth, right? Garlic, sea moss, moringa, right? But like I try to not get into the debate. Like I just want to know if you know. If you know the truth, then give it to me. Like ain't no debate. If I know the truth, I'm just gonna give it to you. There's no
Mm-hmm.
debate, right? So our community, like we have like all of these resources that are guiding us to the elevation, but there's so much confusion because people are like trying to think one way and only one way, meat eaters against the plant eaters, right? So we just got to reshape our thinking a little bit so that we understand that maybe you can have a little of this and you have some formulas to treat it if it's bad for you, or maybe you can eat less of the bad things and more of the healthy things. But our practices of putting together healthy foods, healthy hydration. I saw someone in the chat asked about is too much water good for you? Yes, you can drown in too much water. Yes, too much water
Yeah,
is not
true.
good for you, but also like drinking the right water. Sometimes like a lot of times people are drinking the wrong type of water. Just drinking regular tap water, all right, if that's what you have and that's what's necessary, okay, go for it, right? But if you move a little bit into cleaner water, filtered water, alkaline water, spring water, I prefer spring water. Try to stay close to nature as possible, but
Right.
it's not always accessible, and sometimes you're somewhere and you need to drink what they have to offer. Like water with fruit is one of the second things I go for. So a lot of times you don't have the tools or whatever to make it alkaline, but you can naturally alkaline your water with lemon, lime, like different fruits, or just infuse the water with different fruit water, and you can drink that and it'll help with a lot of the minerals and stuff like that.
Ginger
Facts. Like when
extract.
them dudes,
Yeah.
Ginger
they
extract.
call it
Yeah, the ginger. So the ginger is something we're gonna be using a lot in the next 30 to 60 days because I want to make sure that our systems are cleaned out before this fall hits. Right. So going into the lower, less sunlight and uh, people getting a little more sick with flu and things like that and coming up, I'm gonna make sure that we're doing a lot of ginger teas and ginger garlic turmeric combination is one that's debatable for a lot of people. Some people don't like the fact that the certain things aren't alkaline. Some people only use the alkaline lists. Some people only use Dr. Sabi's list. Some people, there's a lot of different practices. I don't have to fight over practices. I'll try your practice. I'll try
hmm
your
All right.
practice. If it works, I'll
Nettle
tell people about it.
nettle
I'm gonna
water.
write
Nettle
that down.
extract.
Oh man, nettle's one of the really good things for your teeth. Like cleansing the gums is like antibacterial, antifungal, antiviral. And like with the leaf, you can make tea out of it. You can make toothpaste out of it. Nettle's like real. You can use nettle like on a cut or something like that. Like you can use it. It'll help protect it and help to clear out the infection. So nettle's one of those things. Occasionally, I might throw a little piece of it in smoothie. I don't even know if you're supposed to do that, but I do. So it's like one of those things that it's real powerful. It's good for you though. So
Rosemary.
hmm
Rosemary
rose,
water. Rosemary
rose,
extract.
rosemary. So rosemary, all you got to think about the name, right? Rose and Mary, both of them sweet. So it's about being sweet to yourself, right? So it's about like cleansing your aura, being pure and sweet to yourself. Like so rosemary is like one of the good things you can burn in the oil burner. I think you also use it on the skin to help soothe sunburn. Um, There's a lot of different flavorful and food. A lot of different uses for rosemary. A lot of skin conditions and yeah, treats a
Turmeric
lot of stuff.
Definitely
extract.
some good information, y'all. Definitely some good jewels you
Turmeric.
dropping.
Yeah. What's
Turmeric
that?
extract. Turmeric extract.
Yeah, turmeric. So in some communities, they're like, no, don't eat turmeric because it's not supposed to water, blah, blah, blah. And in other communities, like in India, like they eat turmeric and curry all the time, right?
Well,
So
these things I got over in Turkey. So,
yeah.
I just brought them here to
Yeah.
continue.
So if you're watching, for the last 2 years, Keith Claus couldn't go to the store by himself. I used to have to be in Florida,
Oh,
and he would
what?
take me into the grocery store, and he would shop. He would shop and go get his food and his things that he was gonna build his
Oh,
body
thanks,
up
Miss
with.
Joanne. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Yeah, tap in more, Miss Joanne. We're gonna have more lives like this, and we dropping not just about health, about wealth too, how to make money, online, just a lot of stuff, just a lot of different things, how they stay connected to people. Miss Joanne, that's what I'm gonna be doing. But yeah, my team, I find me to cut you off.
You
I just
good?
seen
No
her
worries.
comment.
Yep, we in it. But yeah, so I used to we would do a lot of shopping in the grocery store in Turkey, and I've never been in Turkey, but he would take me through the grocery store and he would show me all of these different fruits, and I would basically like help him understand what some of them do for the body, and we would pick some of them. And now that he's in Costa Rica, he's like on top of his game, man. He been showing me all kinds of different foods that he's eating. What is it? The guanabana, guanabana,
Yeah, guanabana.
guanabana.
What is that? What's that fruit?
Guanabana is fruit. Yeah,
Okay.
it's known as power sop in the black community.
Yeah, sour sop.
Hey, boss, boss, what you think is that when you was in America, do you think the foods? I know the foods is different, but you think the foods are healthier where you're at now?
Absolutely, the food is healthier everywhere outside of America. Because
I heard
they're
that from
not
a lot of
shooting.
people that said the same thing.
They're not shooting it up with all those preservatives and such. You know what I mean? You're getting it natural, or as close to natural as can possibly be. It's not too much processed food.
Facts, facts.
Yeah,
Yeah,
what'd you call it again? The sour sop? Can you say it again? Guanabana?
guanabana.
Guanabana. So the
Guanacana, that's some hard word to say. How you even spell that? Guanacana.
yeah. So the
Yeah. So
guanabana, I like saying it too. The guanabana, it's actually like one of
Guanacana.
the most potent cancer fighting fruits on the planet. It's like one of the healthiest things that you can eat for the body. Like it'll like clear out any damage, like the damaged cells of the body. It'll like help clear it right out. And it's one of those things that a lot of people don't know. Like if you just keep eating that, it'll treat a lot of stuff in your body. It'll heal a lot of things in your body. So it's like the work that we do, the way that fruit came to Keith and the way that he fell in love with it, we became aware like he was just getting medicine from from the Most High was sending him the medicine, and he was able to get it. He was there at the right place, right time, and it tasted so good to him. So he's been eating it in my face for like 2 weeks, and I haven't got me a piece yet. So it's all good.
You gotta send him some. Gotta try to
Yeah.
send him some melatonin. Trying to get to you, be old as
so
hell. Rotten.
so I'm about to show you right now. Hold on. Let me open it. I got a piece from the store, but I had a whole one,
I
a
probably
fresh
just
one.
food
Yeah,
that
that's
she
a good
has.
tip
And
too.
she
Turkey
uses
tail.
turkey
Yep.
tail. Oh wow.
This one's no good. Oh man, I waited too long. Anyway, I'm gonna give y'all a shot of it real quick. I waited too long and let it go bad. Damn.
What's that? What you
Anyway,
got?
the guanabana, the piece I bought from the store went bad.
Let me see. Let us
Damn.
see. Okay.
the
Okay.
heck?
Yeah, it went bad. So you could just take them out one piece at a time. Each piece has a seed in it. You could just peel it out. Like a piece of candy. You know what I mean? Just spit the seed out. But you see the juice from it. Looks like milk. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? But that's that's one of the best things you can have for the human body.
Hmm.
Oh yeah.
But you probably
Yep.
can't find that. You can find that over here. You can find that in
Yeah, you can
America.
find it,
Yeah,
especially where you at down
yeah.
there, Tampa. They got it down there. 'Cause they have
Oh
it in
yeah.
Orlando. Yeah, more like one of the health food stores. Not even the health food stores. A lot of times it's in like one of the cultural stores. You know, Puerto Rican, Jamaican,
Yeah, I
Cuban,
definitely gotta
like a
check
lot of
that
the
out.
islands. A lot of the islands
Right.
have it.
So the original size of the guanabana is like a football. It's like a
Mm.
football, and the skin is soft but has little spiny bumps on it. It's a
Yeah.
sizable football, you know.
Yeah,
But man, it,
jackfruit is also another good one. Like jackfruit is really good for meal replacement, and also like if you're a meat eater and you're struggling to find out what to eat, you can use jackfruit to cook a lot of the meals that you already make, and season it up like the meat that you're eating. Oh, I think Monday we start 3 day fruit fast. 3 day fruit fast. Going in with the brown table. 3 day fruit fast.
man, I know Mama T said that her son was getting ready for a project, so for a presentation. So that's what was taking
Yeah.
up her time right now because he was practicing in front of her. Otherwise,
Yep.
she would have been, but she would have, Mama T would have, ladies, Mama T would have come with it for y'all. It's always great to hear from the men in the know, but it's also great for the women to
Yeah,
hear from the
definitely. Yeah,
women in
definitely
the
bring
know.
her next time. Yeah, definitely bring
Yep.
her
So,
next
Oh
time,
yeah.
boss. Boss, you always welcome.
Yeah. Oh
yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. That's the Move Dance Live movement. She's the part of she does a lot of the healing work with us, but also she helps people to heal using a lot of the different practices. But she teaches how to heal the body using movement and dance. And so she
I
does
love
a
to have
lot
her on the
of
show.
oh man, so
Yeah, I love to have
powerful.
her on here.
So a lot of
I love to have a
releasing of
queen that can
energy.
relate to other women.
Oh yeah, yeah.
yeah,
The
yeah,
women and the men. She understands
Yeah,
brothers. Like she's helped me and Keith get through like some tough times, like just energetically and with information, just guiding us to the right people. And she's one of the people like who helped show me what to study. Right. So that's how I got introduced to some of the plant women that I was here studying. Soul Care University. I was taking some classes under them, and like just being guided into these different healing practices to where I'm able to grow as a wellness coach. And just when I show up, I'm like expecting to be able to do something about it. That's not even like I don't show up and think, oh no, I can't help, I need to leave. No, if everybody else is leaving, I can do something about this. So that's where we are with it. And those are my reflections. Boss Kloss is one of
right.
those
Oh,
brothers who
hold up.
he got the
We,
work and he put it in.
we can't forget about Sister Anna. So we
Oh
also
man.
cover sound healing as well.
Yeah, she's an
okay.
opera singer. She's an opera singer. She sings with some real powerful frequencies, and what she can do
Yeah,
is she can sync the frequencies of our voices with her voices, so that we can get the particular healing that she's carrying. And it's so powerful when we experience it, and just and for me and Keith, we've been like almost like assigned to charge up a lot of people who do the healing work. So if you've been out here like helping your community, we show up and we help you, right? And then you go help everybody, right? And then we sit
Yeah,
here and we
exactly.
hold space. So like when we're able to run into sisters who also like need that healing work and that reflection, what we practice is to hold space for people. We hold space so that people can have their experience that they're going through. We hold space and we listen to them so that they can express
Hmm.
themselves fully. And then we also like hold space so that they can like release energy that they've been tying them down, and they haven't been able to talk to people about things, or maybe no one ever knew that this was happening to them. And we've been able to help people by holding space, is what we call it. So we have a lot of different practices. Holding space is one of them. Shadow work is another one. The grounding practices. So we're
Yeah,
both
definitely have
pretty
to get
good
one
at
of those sisters on
basketball.
here for sure.
Yeah, we both pretty good at basketball. So we help a lot of athletes. And
I'm all
then
right. I'm all
Uh,
and then there's the part where on the next level, we're talking about food, nutrition, all of that stuff. And there's the next level where we help a lot of people who are dealing with trauma, people who've lost relatives, people who've
yep.
suffered themselves from injuries. A lot of us have like a lot of particular trauma from being locked in a house for 3 years and being in, you know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? It's like caused a
yeah.
lot of different mental issues with people who were never expecting that or never planning on that. And
Yep.
so it's really done a disservice and a disturbance to like the psyche of people in America. But can you imagine just being the amount of trauma that people had to
That's
sit
facts,
in for
Carmel.
3 years when they couldn't go, when they were sad, when they were already hurting or whatever? The amount of trauma that we like experienced on the planet, it was like abnormal. And so that's one of the things that me and Keith were spending a lot of time and a lot of energy helping people to understand that this experience doesn't feel normal, and it's okay because it's not normal. And we've been able to like fully accept that being present is better than thinking that we got to just accept the craziness or the pain of it or the part that doesn't make sense. Like we were able to just accept ourselves, and then we were able to allow a lot of things to just happen around us. And a lot of things happen for us in the process too, and continue to happen, like this program. And I'm grateful to be on it.
Oh, okay. Hey, Jay Rich, Mama T is here. So if you can drop the link again for Mama T.
Mm-hmm.
I think somebody
Yeah,
called him,
it's
called
in
her
there. I
phone.
think you can copy it.
You might,
It's in the
Mama,
chat.
nah, it's too far up the chat. So he's got to drop it again for her. Hold on, Mama T. I was just telling the ladies about you. So, ladies, this is for you. This is for you. And fellas, it's for us too. But, for the ladies, for the sisters, for the queens, this is for you. Jay Rich, if you can please drop the link. He just dropped the link, bro, because Mama T is here.
Oh, Mama T said, can we drop the link? We dropped it. I got a phone call, so my joint got logged out. Hold on, real fast. We dropped the link.
What's that? Caramel, Miss Joanne, Miss Renee, Tanita Dance is here for y'all.
All right, there goes the link. Mama T, they say Mama T in the building. I got the link up here,
Yeah,
y'all.
hit the link, Mama T.
The link is up here.
Building.
Brother Mike T's back.
I mean, I'm back outside the building.
The,
Oh,
the,
yeah.
the, the team is assembling. All we missing is IO.
Yeah.
We missing quite
The
a few,
sound
but
healers. Yeah. The
yeah.
drummers.
And, right. Oh man, rest in peace, Baba for now.
Oh my goodness. Baba Fana. Asheo. Gratitude for you even saying that. Thank you. Baba Fana, our sound healing specialist, the elder, the one who's in the other side doing his work right now. I'm trying to
Mama
figure
T
out.
in the building.
I'm going back up to the pool so that I'm away from all this traffic.
Thank you for coming out for tapping in too. I appreciate everybody that tapped in, that tuned in, that's in the building, and that's showing up. Everybody hit that like button. I definitely appreciate it. So we got okay.
And
Hit that link under Jersey Rich, Mama T.
oh my goodness,
Oh, there she is.
peace and love.
Wellness.
Y'all got me on the internet streets on my chill day. I'm like, ooh,
Thank you for showing up.
You know how we do.
that's why you got to stay
Hold on
ready.
real fast.
Messing around with
So
people
you ain't,
often.
so you ain't got to get ready.
Yes, I'm trying to get
Hey, how you
some
doing? Let's see.
light, peace and love.
Peace and love to you.
Good lighting over here. Some better lighting for y'all. All right.
Somebody click on the private chat. What's this?
All
All
right.
right. So,
What are we talking
Okay, cool.
about?
I got you.
All
yes,
right.
Jersey Rich, what are we talking about? Can you guys hear me?
Caramel says
Can you
she
guys?
is doing summer cleaning, weekend chores. I know that's right. I was doing that
Hear
last
that?
week too, Goddess. Indeed.
All right. So, Mama T, they're gonna hit you with questions in the chat. I already know. But to give a brief recap, we spoke about grounding. We spoke about being in nature. Spoke
Hmm.
about diet. You know, different herbs for different ailments.
Basically,
You
Coach
know,
Mike did his thing, Coach Claus did his thing, and now Mama T showing up ready to do her thing.
Movement. And
Uh huh.
we're talking about wellness,
Yeah, we
community
don't hear it
wellness.
now. We got him back in the chat.
Yeah, that's what we was talking about. I
I
just
gotta
I
make him a
just did it
mod.
like 5 minutes ago, Mama T. I was just giving you an introduction on the introduction, and I was telling them how movement and dance and how healing the body through movement and dance are one of the things that you are able to help people with, and one of the ways that were able to help me and Keith Kloss extend our basketball playing careers and our bodies and still feel great out here by practicing those different practices that you offer. So tell us more about movement and dance and healing, please.
my hips ain't been the same since Houston, since the Houston retreat.
you That's because hey Keith,
Don't tell
hey,
on yourself, boss Claus.
hey Clark, that's because you stopped smiling with your hips, smiling with your hips, smiling with your hips, smiling with your hips.
That part,
As
that
as
part.
as an insider,
Oh,
we
all
was
right,
one of
Mama
those
T, go
moves.
ahead. All right, all right. They take him nowhere. I'm gonna
I
mute
would
my
like to
mic,
know
Mama
what
T.
foods are good for meditating before bedtime.
Peaceful break.
None. um,
Break from food, yes.
yeah.
Take 2-3
Great.
hour break from food.
Yeah.
Before
Yeah.
you go to sleep, right?
Bedtime is
And if
bedtime.
and if it's yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, bedtime is time to take it down. And just think about even the terms that we use, break fast, right? Breakfast is because you're breaking the fast that you're going into for the evening. As we go into the evening, you want food to be, you don't want that heaviness on your body. You also are, when we eat before we sleep and when we eat before bedtime, when we're sleeping, the body is healing itself, and all the different systems in our body is trying to do some work, some healing work on its own. And so when we're eating, it has to stop that process and go over and try to process the food that we just put in the body. And then we find our bodies working overtime, and then we wonder, why certain things are happening. Like, why is my liver not functioning properly? Why are my kidneys, my adrenals, my hormones not functioning properly? Well, because they're being overworked. And so that's what usually happens. There's scriptures and there's proverbs about it being a time and a place for everything. And so, one of the beautiful things about nature, since you all were talking about nature, being in nature, walking with nature, is us connecting with nature. It's because we are nature. And when we reconnect with nature, nature has a clock, has its own clock. And the more we reconnect with nature, we don't have to even worry about an alarm clock, because we're going to wake up when we're supposed to wake up, when we're connected with nature. We're going to eat when we're supposed to eat, right? Depending on the season, right? We're going to eat when we're supposed to eat and what we're supposed to eat. And the same thing with, our bedtimes and things like that. Our body is going to rest when it needs to rest, and we won't even want to have any food before we go to sleep. So that's just one thing. And then, on the other side, while we're getting back to it, sis, the
True,
answer to your
true.
question is try to do something as light as possible. If you have to have you something, go with something, do something, some tea, or do some, do your water, do your tea, or if you have to have something to eat, let it be as, light as possible.
And you can stick to fruit, vegetable, nut, or seed.
I wouldn't even go with no nut or seed, but that's,
Yeah, maybe like a fruit. Like
I
a
wouldn't do
fruit,
any
like
nuts
fruit,
or
something like
seeds,
that.
no
No
nuts
salad.
or seeds before bed. Yeah. So we were talking about movement. So I wanted to, just how important movement is for all of us, right? You all know as athletes, how important movement is. We just feel much better after we move our bodies. Um, the body has memory, and movement is also a part of us reclaiming ourselves. Movement is our medicine. It was our medicine. It was our ancestors' medicine, and it's still our medicine. And so, what we've come to know in this day and age is that movement is only for particular people. It's just like athletics, like basketball is only for 7 foot 2 what are you, 7 foot 2 and 4 inches tall,
7'3".
or 7'3", or that all those things, and or the dance is only for the people who've taken ballet or dance classes or technical dancing. I One of the things I say is thank God for Zumba. A lot of people like to
Yeah,
talk
Zumba,
about
yeah.
Zumba. Yeah, but I say thank God for Zumba, because Zumba, especially as a technical dancer, a lot of in the dance industry, Zumba was like a blah. We hated on Zumba. The majority of the dancers like, blah, that's not dancing. And I was like, no, thank God for Zumba, because it got people up off their feet dancing and moving. And what Zumba did was, and it was happening before Zumba, it was happening with jazzercise, but not at the level that was happening, because what happened with Zumba that was different from jazzercise was that it went across cultures, and everybody was into it. Everybody, still is, still, so the sensation is still there, but now people are branching off into others, because Zumba helped people realize, everyday people, that movement is healing. And that for me is one of the greatest gifts ever. It was one of the greatest gifts ever, was that people were became more open to moving their bodies and dancing. And so dancing is healing. We move and we dance actually every day. When we get up and we stretch our bodies, stretch our arms up, that is movement, and stretching our bodies out, that's movement. When we reach up into a cabinet and we grab something and we pull it down, that's movement. We don't think about it like that. And a lot of times we do things hypnotically, or, what do we call it? When you're just moving, just going, right? There's
Hmm.
the times when we actually stop and just breathe and stay present and realize, like, I'm moving my body, I'm stretching, I'm reaching up here, and just really, get into it, really become aware of the movement in our lives. Um, and then we're aware
That's
of
what our
what
ancestors
movement
did too,
help us
right?
movement
Like,
doing.
I
Go
don't
ahead,
mean to
what you say,
cut you
brother?
off.
Yeah, no,
No,
go
I
for
didn't
it.
mean to cut you off, sister. I said that's what our ancestors did back in the day. They used, that to connect with the universe, like dance. A lot of the slaves back in the day used that movement and stuff like that. Because I was talking about hoodoo in the beginning. That's how we start. That's how we got all this conversation. I was talking about hoodoo before. We talk about hoodoo, and and then we got into movement and everything. So you say movement, that just made me think of our ancestors and how they used to use dance to connect with our ancestors on the other
Yes,
side. So
yes. Was that your comment or Caramel? She said, yes, our ancestors were very active in the fields, hanging out clothes, using washboards, cooking outside over fire. Yes, very, very active. I have a garden. I was doing some farming, some gardening stuff out in the garden, and it was a workout. It was a workout. It actually helped me understand why we had songs, why we created songs, like to motivate us during the
yes.
time. It was just like, at some point, I needed some music to keep going. But you're right, Caramel, and you're right, brother, because that's what we did, right? Movement it was a part of that. It actually, working in a garden, it was a dance to it, lifting and moving things. It was like I was looking at the dance. I was looking at the, being reminded of that. And a lot of the dances, the harvest dances, um, dances that we did indigenously, ancestrally, and some are still doing them now. We do a more performance based or more workout based, but they actually had meaning. They were in celebration of the harvest. Our dance is and was our prayer. And so if we could go
Mhm.
back to that, right? Remembering our dance is our prayer. Our dancing is being our prayer for our bodies, for the healing of our bodies. We can utilize it anytime we need to. We don't have to wait for a class. We don't have to wait for a competition. We don't have to wait for anybody. You don't even got to wait for Mama T. You just need to say, hey, it has to be an awareness and a commitment to saying, this is my prayer. And so I can do it at any point, right? That's the permission, right? To I can do this at any point. I don't have to
Mm-hmm.
wait for anyone. Yeah. There's
I know the ladies are being shy right now. Caramel's the only one that's really speaking, but
Yeah, where
Miss
everybody else
Joanne,
at?
you still
Yeah, Mr.
here, you
Rand,
know,
you was here. What happened? She had a lot of questions
ask
about
away,
another chat. Trying to
ask
see.
away.
Looking through
You
the
know,
comments. Let me see.
Feeding them
Miss
the
Renee,
info.
ask away.
Yeah, go ahead. Any questions you got for the queen? Please let her know in the comments below. You know, we talk about movement, all of that, connecting with our ancestors, all of that good stuff, y'all.
I
We've been
got a
connecting
question
for a
for
good
you,
few
Mama
hours
T.
on here.
Can you give us maybe like 4 or 5 of the performances that are memorable to you? I've seen you on some pretty important stages. So you want to give us a couple of things that you've done in your movement or dance career? Besides fixing me, Keith Kloss, and the rest of the crew's bodies, besides all of the pro athletes that you had us feeling better, besides all
um,
of that, give us some good,
I've
memorable
been
performances.
I've been a celebrity fitness instructor on a few cruises. Tommy Joyner, Fantastic Voyage, Capital Jazz, through Super Cruise. Did some work for Walt Disney World Company, for LinkedIn, did some for their staff, movement for their staff. And yeah, I'm actually in the process of building and getting ready for the opening of my wellness sanctuary here in Florida of all places. We need moving in Florida. For sure. Um, yeah, of my retreat home, and so that I can hold space for small businesses, for our sisters and brothers that are working together in groups, that are working together, that need some time to themselves personally, professionally, maybe for their teams. Yeah, that's what I offer. That's what I do. Yeah, I'm bi-coastal. I live in Los Angeles, so I've done a few things in the LA. Yeah,
Nice.
doing great. Did some work
Question,
with Sorrel
question.
and a few others.
I
Whatever.
have a question. Can you
What's your
can
question?
you for can you talk about your retreats?
Sure, sure.
You could talk
What-
about anybody that you have hosting retreats too. You could talk about that also. Or anybody you want to host retreats, I'm available. Just so you know, you could talk about that. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
What
It's the
practices do
work
you use?
person.
I'm looking at Sister Caramel. She had a question, and now I'm going to go back to that question about retreats. What practices do you use to connect with our ancestors? Always wanted to know how to connect with mine. Oh, all right.
I'm into that. Hmm.
Yes, I love that. Love that question. Love, 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 love. Number one, we already connected. So know that, sis. Whenever we are in our cars driving and we hear that voice telling us to go one way, even though we're used to going another way, that's them talking to us. They live through us. When you plant your feet on the ground, I go outside, find a space where you feel safe and it feels, safe for you, it's clean, or however, whatever space you need that's outdoors. Y'all talked about grounding earlier, placing your feet on that ground. And, I call our grounding, the ground under us, the roots under us, is the real true information superhighway, right? And when we place our feet on the ground, it's like it's an opportunity in nature for it's like the ancestral pool for it's like a check-in. It's like a download, a DNA that goes through from the feet. And it's a way for us to vibe with them too, to really feel and connect. And hear the voices. So that's one thing I do is I ground a lot, placing my feet on the ground, and I just get quiet and listen. And also acknowledge the wind, which way the wind is going. Is the wind going north? Is it coming to me from the north? Is it coming to me from the south, from the east, from the west? There's a type of wind divination also that's happening there that tells us what's going which way. We ask that question, someone, which way is the wind blowing? Or I don't
Mm-hmm.
know where I'm going. I don't even know which way the wind blowing. We say that term. That's where it comes from. Knowing which way the wind is blowing,
Mm-hmm.
because it's going to tell us something about where we are, what we're doing in our lives. Whether it's coming from the north, south, east or west, is that what type of energy is happening there. Also connecting with the ancestors, dancing for sure. Um, like I said, I teach and I've studied a lot of traditional African dance, and then world dance as well. So you can get to any, African dance class, and specifically look for those not where there's a lot of, and I wanted this to be taken properly, but where you can get information on the dances that you're doing. Sometimes we get so caught into
Mhm.
getting these steps perfect, and it's not really about that. I like to teach so that people, that this dance Kasai a harvest dance, and here's how you can use it for yourself, right? When you're harvesting in your life, when you're reaping what you're sowing, when you're sowing seeds, whatever, those moves that represent that. That's really important, to have a good teacher that's willing to teach you about the dance and the meaning of the dances, and how to use them. Um, and if you can't find one in your area, pray for one. It's going to show up. It's going to show up around you. Some of the other things is just, having a nice bath, a nice spiritual bath, taking the time to, rinse yourself off first, clean yourself off, do your cleaning and all that, but then take a bath where you're sitting in, we like to sage ourselves, but, put your eucalyptus leaves in there, put your favorite scent, your frankincense oil in there, and or your sandalwood, and pray over your water and sit in that water that you prayed over for yourself, and allow it to do what it does. And then lastly, create an altar space in your home that connects with your biological ancestors. That's really, really great if you can have create an altar. It's simple, very simple. Just make sure you have a plant, a goblet of water, um, and then light. So light, if you already have like a Himalayan salt lamp, or you can use a 7-day candle, or you can, some plug-in lights or what have you. I like to use more, kind of authentic light, but sometimes I use the sparkly lights too. But light, water, plant, and then pictures of your ancestors. If you don't have pictures, put names in there. Put their names down, list all of their names, the names as far back as you can go. And if you don't know any names, ask your family members. Some of them know, and some of them have stories inside them that they need to tell. So I love that question.
Facts.
Yeah, yeah.
Speaking
And
some
also
good
a very
truth.
good one. Yeah, yeah. Don't be shy, ask away. When try was your try. Oh, that's boss clause. Okay. Yeah.
You back on, boss. Boss back on.
Yes, yes. So I hope that makes sense. I hope you were able to get something from that, Sister Caramel.
I got
Yeah, I
nothing
just think
from it.
like talking, speaking out loud to your ancestors, just talking to them, mentioning their name, saying their name out loud. I feel like brings the
Yeah.
energy to them. A lot of energy.
Mhm.
I feel like it has to do with energy. So feeling that energy, like when my grandparents passed away, I talk to them. I say their name. I could feel like chills sometimes when I say their name. You get goosebumps sometimes. So I think that's your ancestors right next to you. So I
Yes,
feel you with that.
absolutely, absolutely. We don't have to make it difficult, like you said, walking and talking with them, keeping
Hmm.
their memory alive. Yeah, that's very, very important, because we're in a day and age where we don't really talk a lot about you know our ancestors. Yeah,
Yeah, we
yeah,
don't. And I
yeah,
want to change that on this platform.
yeah,
That's my
yeah.
mission on this platform is to change that. I'm trying to be in a sector where we talk peace and we talk about how to uplift and we talk about ancestors and all that good stuff. I'm trying to bring that back because we don't talk about that
Absolutely. You're
anymore.
doing it. You ain't trying it. You are doing it. You are doing it. Yes,
I
it's very
appreciate
important.
it.
Yeah, one of the things that we used to do, that and other cultures do it. Other cultures have gotten it from us. They have Dios de los Muertos. They celebrate that in Mexico and in different
Hmm.
the Latin. I call them the Latin states. Some aspects of Texas, California, even Florida. But we were doing that. African people were doing that, and if you go far back enough, you'll see that we were doing that. Somehow, somewhere, that became very hooky, and we should go back to at the very least, getting together with our families, if you can, that would be so great to get together with the family members who do want to remember them and say, let's have an Ancestors Day, or call it something else. Say, let's have a gathering, a remembrance gathering, and bring the pictures. Bring, you cook for them their favorite foods, or bring some of their favorite foods. Talk about them. We used to have Ancestors Day, and I would talk so much about my grandfather, how he used to wear a Kango and how cool he was, and the liquor he liked to drink, and he used to smoke a pack of, whatever, this Vincent and Hedges menthol and all of that. It's so much so that the people in my community, one year we decided to switch ancestors, and I was able to talk about theirs and they were able to talk about mine. That's how much we had done it. And so, yeah, find those times to find those folks in your family who do want to, charge that aspect of your lives up, and get together and hold it. It don't have to be, it's just got to be one or two of you. That's it, and
Yeah,
then the others might join in. Yeah. Yeah.
in
Have a
China
lot of
they
pictures.
dedicate a week to that, tomb sweeping week.
Yeah.
So there's
Oh,
Yeah.
no
wow.
there's no work for an entire week. No work, no school, no nothing.
Yeah.
And they go to the tombs of their ancestors and clean them for the
Yeah.
whole week, and just
Yeah.
put food out, their favorite foods, whatnot.
Yeah.
Just to honor the
Is that
memory of
the
their ancestors, keep it alive.
what's that country? Is that China? I forgot what country it is, but I seen it on one of these social medias where they actually uh get the dead out. They they take the dead out and party with him. I don't know if y'all seen that. I don't know what country
I
does
can't,
that, but
you
there's
know,
a country that
I
does that.
saw that somewhere. I can't remember where that was at, but I know what you're talking about. Yeah, where
That's
they actually
America.
take
I had
bones. They actually
he
take
said
the
that's
bones.
America.
That
Caramel
was
said, I
Jeffrey
can
Dahmer.
imagine having collard greens, potatoes, corn liquor for my ancestors. Yes, Caramel. Yes. 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 Listen. Listen, you ain't got to eat what they ate. Sometimes I say that we don't have to eat what they ate all the time. Like, we talk about some of the unhealthy things that our ancestors ate because they had to do it out of necessity. Some of them had to do it out of necessity, not all, but some. And so we, now we're like, we're more health conscious and all this kind of things. But Ancestors Day, that's the time to get down, and have some, like you said, some what they call it, pot liquor. Some of them collard green juice, and all the other stuff, all the good stuff. Yeah, yeah, for sure. Yeah, I love to see other cultures and what they do. And also for me, it prompts me to keep going back and looking at, that's what I like to do, is go throughout the diaspora, the African diaspora, and just check in the Caribbean and ask those questions when you're there. Sometimes we go and we visit and we don't ask those questions, go and visit. When I was just in South Africa,
What you
in
seen,
Ghana,
camera?
yeah. um yeah, in South Africa and Ghana and different places, when you go visit, ask what we did. Even down south, when you come to certain places, you'll see that there's things that we do now that we didn't, that it has shifted. I was telling somebody how the elders eat first in our house, and they were like resistant to it, like, no, the kids need to eat first. The kids need to eat first. And so we stopped them. I asked one of the old school elders in the house. I said, who ate first in your house? And she's like, the older people. My husband always ate first, right? And they were like, they couldn't believe it, because somehow we started buying into this whole thing that our kids should eat before anybody. The kids should eat first before anybody else. It's like, what kind of family or community are we if we eat and we don't leave for our kids? So if you're worried that the people are going to eat up all the food and not leave enough for the children, we got to really check ourselves. You got to check who you're hanging out with, right?
Right.
But those are like things that, there's these things that we did that really that were based off a particular kind of communal structure that we haven't thought about. Sometimes some of us haven't really thought about, and so we buy into somebody else's idea of what should be happening, and even the science of that. You ask survivalists the science of feeding children first. If you ask anybody on the plane, what do they tell you, right? Lock yourself in first, then put the baby in, right? If somebody's if you got food, you're gonna feed yourself first, and then you're gonna feed it so that you're alive to take care of your baby. What will the children do if none of us are living to even help them? What will they do? They're just gonna die. Why would you,
Play video
do
games.
to hush to the idea, the concept of feeding the youngest and the smallest of the group, the youngest folks of the group, feeding them first, right? As opposed to feeding the elderly. Like, where did we get that from? So, ask all those things, about what we do. We ask people what we did back in the day for our ancestors. Most people, they wasn't just New Orleans. They had a second line that celebrated, the transition of people. We've been celebrating the transition of people for a very, very long time. So yeah, we have our things. We just have to reclaim them again. Is that my computer or is that something else happening? I don't know whether it's happening to my computer. I always wanted to go to South Carolina and visit the Gullah community and the rice farms that are still there. Geechee language is still there. Yes, it is, sis. In fact, okay, this is a good segue because you all asked me about the retreats. I do a retreat. I'm a service provider at one of the retreats every year with the sister Akila Shabazz. She holds a woman's retreat for sisters down in South Carolina in the Gullah Geechee, Charleston
Wow.
neighborhood area, and it's spectacular. It's a whole week and all kinds of things. Movement. I do movement, healing, Reiki, yoga, um, artistry, drumming, dancing, all kinds of beautifulness. And this is one of her last ones that she's doing down this year. I do it every year. And yes, you are right. South Carolina. Ooh, honey. Yes, go down there. They just actually opened a Gullah Geechee museum there. So it's, this is like the time to get down there before, when everybody hear about it, it becomes the hype. But get down there and
Hmm.
really get in there. There's some beautiful elders that are still down there, still telling the stories of our ancestors and how they were agricultural engineers, right? And how, when they took us from home from Africa and they brought us here, how they didn't know anything about the lands and how to prepare it to be able to cultivate rice. And our people knew exactly what to do, how they cut out the trees and
D
shaped
Mac,
everything
salute.
with all kinds of beautifulness. It's so fantastic. And the herbs, they still have the herbs and the medicines and the food. It's a lot of things that are intact down there in Gullah land. So yes, and Gullah Geechee people, our Gullah Geechee people range all the way from North Carolina right on down into Florida too. Some people just only subject Gullah Geechee into South Carolina, but a lot of us that have descendants from North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, Florida, Gullah Geechee people. Yeah.
Don't mind me. I'm just taking care of a few things around the house while y'all do your thing.
Yep, they do have slave houses that are on the land. It's a tough. Sometimes some aspects of it is a little tough because some of the white folks still own those lands and plantations and all of that. It's something. It's something. I had some very similar feelings there in South Carolina, going back on the plantation and back into the slave homes, as I did when I went to the slave dungeons in Ghana and Senegal. And yeah, prepare yourself because it can be a tough space. Yeah, but all about reclaiming and remembering and you know on that aspect of our lives here. Here it's a piece of the puzzle. Piece of the puzzle.
I'm behind on these comments. Well, what's up, D Mac in the building?
Yeah, September.
Yeah, we dropping them jewels, y'all. If y'all got any comments about spirituality, all of that, connecting with your ancestors, leave your comments below. We've been touching base with that for almost 3 hours. We've been doing this for almost 3 hours, y'all. We've been on for a minute, y'all. Holding it down and everybody be dropping them
Wow.
jewels.
Did I show y'all the blanket that Gatti brought back for me from Kenya?
Oh
Oh, that's
no, she
nice.
doesn't want to. Is that a Maasai?
Yeah, yeah. For the
Yes.
Maasai. Yeah. So,
Wow.
well, I'm about to get out there and start.
Yeah, start jumping. Maasai. Maasai area. Yes.
Nah,
Oh,
I
Yeah,
can't jump right
maybe.
now. I had to
beautiful.
go through the ceiling.
Yeah, maybe you
That
can
is
finally reach
beautiful.
the rim, bro.
Get underneath and see. But you
Work
know,
on them hops.
Yes, they do have, yes,
Look,
quilting cameras talking about the quilting. And,
man.
oh my goodness,
They
yes.
do.
All kinds of beautifulness down there in Gullah Land. Lots of stuff, lots of stuff. You need more than one trip, sis. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I just wanted to drop some information. Coach Mike T. I do energy readings. You can book me online. You can also connect with me on Instagram. Style Mike T on Instagram. StyleMikет. Um, you can connect with Cross on Instagram or Facebook. He does a lot of interviews and things
I
on the
made you a
show.
mod. Hey, my brother Mike T, you a mod now. So like all that information you could put in the comments. I made you a mod, so you can put all your links to all your
Oh,
stuff in the
okay.
comments. And
Yeah,
people could
I
just
saw that.
they could go sub to you, all that good stuff. I already did the easy work for you. Just gotta put your links up now. That's
Oh,
all. You too,
gratitude.
Miss T. If you want people to follow you, just I made you a mod too, so you can put your information in the
Oh,
comments if you want.
give thanks, give thanks, give thanks. Comment. Let's see.
So you a mod now. So all your links to your social medias, you can just put it in the comments, and then if everybody that's a mod can go sub to you, they can go to all your other platforms from there. That's just the easier way to do it.
Okay.
Yeah, boss already know. Boss, he been a
okay.
mod. He's been a moderator. Most everybody on here is a moderator, so.
So we
Yeah.
Rich Jersey Rich. He covers a lot of interesting topics, and he touches the things that most people shy away from. And so it's about connecting, and connecting information, the right information to help people elevate in their lives, and allows them to help other people elevate in the process.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's something that's
Uh,
growing, and that's why I had to. Once I saw his topic today, I I was over on another chat. You know what I mean? That's a bunch of silliness. But once I saw what he was doing, I said, "Hold up, I'll be right back." And I started talking, about y'all. I said, "Let me go ahead and send them some messages and see if we can get them over here." Got
I
Mike T
appreciate
first,
that,
then got
boss.
you. And this thing's gonna grow, and it's only gonna get bigger and better. People just have to be willing to open their minds, open their hearts, open their spirits
Yeah.
Mhm.
One of
to
the
Even somebody too. Like
receive
I'm gonna do a couple other. So I need to cut y'all off.
and
I'm gonna do
receive
another show
what's
about
good.
reaching out to the ancestors. So if anybody can get some information about that, I'd be more thankful too. You hit me up on IG. All my information is Jersey Rich underscore 89. That's my IG. I'll put it in the comments in a minute. Hold on.
And
yeah.
we also spoke about Anna with the sound healing, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and well, we didn't cover everything. We covered a few things,
We
you
gave a
know.
lot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but in the grand scheme of things, we covered just a little bit. We only scraped the surface. We all know, you know what I mean, because we've been doing this work for a minute,
For sure.
together, and then outside in the world when we're moving around and doing what we do in life. So, and that's why I wanted you to talk about the retreats, Mama T, so that the ladies, you can connect with the ladies to get the ladies involved in the retreats, and they can see, damn, okay, this is what we've been missing. This is how we're supposed to be, getting down, and what you do addresses so many different things, that normally we don't take the time to think about, and for some reason it pushed in the back of our heads, you know. So that's why I wanted you to come on. We hear the brothers' perspective, but we need to hear our queen's perspective as well. always. So that's why I always connect you with the ladies, because they need you.
Give thanks,
You know,
give thanks,
they
give
they,
thanks.
they need
Yes,
you to
yes,
help
yes.
them, tap into the best version of themselves. And I don't know anybody who does that better than you.
Aw,
So
keep off.
that's
And I,
why I'm always look, from Pookie to, you know, listen.
He sure does.
I,
And whenever it's somebody you give me a call whenever it's sister, and I am a sister. I am all about uplifting our people. Period. I'm a sister, and I'm a sister's brother. Yeah, that part, a
my
brother
brother and
sister
sister.
as well. It's like I say, I'm never giving up on our people. I'm never giving up on our sisters, and I ain't never giving up on our brothers, ever, ever, ever. And so, yeah, I give thanks for brothers like you and Baba Mike and all the brothers out there who hold me up and who hold space and who will make referrals and who support me in this work, because it's not easy at times, and and it's not always lucrative. So, but yeah, I give thanks. So, yes, sisters, hit
it
me up.
is always, I'm sorry, it is always necessary. And I want to thank you for
Oh yes.
recognizing and stepping up and doing that work. I
Absolutely,
appreciate that.
absolutely. It's a blessing. It's a blessing to do this work for sure. So sisters, hit me up on Instagram at Mood Dance Live. Would love to connect with you all if you want to hear more about the retreats that I'll be hosting, and also in my space about the Wellness Sanctuary and some of the other retreats that I do. I've done some retreats, a couple of retreats in Ghana. I have one that's coming up, and I'll be doing one in South Africa in 2025. So, and they're cultural and healing arts retreats, and they're retreats that are specific. There's the part of retreats that we see online, that the luxurious retreats and things like that, and that's great. The opportunity to rest is important. The opportunity to um, have an experience where you get to go inside internally, and an experience where you get to be exposed to the different modalities: sound healing, aroma healing, dance, movement, and water, whatever, all of it, grounding, all the various different types of healing, is what I do. And I also ensure that you get in, there's a part of you that gets to experience the culture when you're there. That you go, and there's an aspect of tourism that is there, but there's the part of us that's remembering and reclaiming ourselves when we go back home, and so, or any place diasporic. So that's what's happening. Yeah, I gotta get ready to go. I love y'all, and yeah.
Love you
Gratitude.
too.
I know you gotta go, boss plus. I know you gotta go. So this mean that we don't have to do our
I'm
week.
off this weekend.
Hey,
I'm cool. All
hey,
I
since
gotta do is prepare for this celebrity poker tournament. I'm straight. I'm
hey,
cool.
hey, since we did all this work today, does that mean I'm off the hook from doing our group chat tomorrow?
Nope.
Nope.
I'll
Nope.
be there for
Damn,
sure about it.
not off the hook.
Yeah, this
But
is the
yeah, but it's
work,
been
man.
a
Y'all
definitely.
actually, they almost like witnessed almost like what we go through in the full session, where we explained a lot today, where we were sharing what we particularly do. But when we're usually in our group sessions, it feels a lot like this, and we usually like working on each other and working on each other with intention, helping each other to elevate, and being very supportive. That's one of the things that you can probably feel it in this conversation. Is like this group right here that we have is like very, very supportive, very enlightening, very open to share, and is also like very caring. And so that's one of the things that makes the work that we do and the work that we do together very unique, because we go into it knowing who we are, knowing what we're supposed to do, and knowing what we represent for each other. And so that's why it came together so beautifully today. So I can't wait to watch the video. Gratitude, Jersey.
Yeah. Be safe. Be
Brother,
safe. Be safe.
Thank you. I appreciate
Sound off.
everybody that tapped in.
love y'all. You already know.
All right.
Jersey Rich, you got it, bro.
Man, I appreciate every
Yes.
single one of y'all. I
Thanks, brother.
appreciate it. Hopefully y'all tune in
Yeah.
next time. Y'all too. Appreciate it. It's always love.
All right. Peace
All
and love.
right.
Peace and love to everybody.
Till next time.
See y'all next time.
One love.
All right, my brother. All right, YouTube, man. We had a good show, YouTube. Everybody hit that like button, hit that share button. I'm gonna be holding this down like this, dropping these jewels, getting more people on here to connect. Like I said, yo, we building on this platform right here. We're gonna keep going up. Ain't gonna be no stopping. We building on this platform, y'all. That's the model. WBT, we build together. That's some shit I'm starting on this platform. We're gonna build, we're gonna network, and we're gonna do this, y'all. I appreciate everybody that tapped in. Everybody hit that like button, all my guests. It's always been love. It's been a good show. I got another one probably coming up tomorrow. I don't know what time, but definitely stay tuned. Hopefully everybody's sub, and stay updated. We're gonna be dropping these jewels. I'm gonna have another hit banger for y'all. We're gonna keep going. So it's been love, man. I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one, man. We out. Everybody be safe out there. Catch y'all. Oof.